I'm going live. And there's times where I purposely, like, I'll say it, and then I'll hover over the button a little bit, and then I'll click it.
Hang on, let me relaunch the directive. For some reason, no inputs are working.
Got an input you can work with. Anyways, hi chat, how's it going?
Brother, that's a joystick, what do you mean?
You say that, but I'm going up levels, baby.
What the fuck? Wait, my controller was working a second ago, why is it not working?
Because you touch yourself during the day.
Not
Checkmate.
Alright, hang on, I'm gonna fucking just apparently reset up my controller. Set the defaults, cause this game fucking stupid.
Sometimes it do just be like that. Anyways, to fill people in, since I did some things off screen, I hatched my egg. It was an Excadrill. And it has poison touch, and it's an embarrassment to its family and its society, so we're not gonna use it. I just say it how it is. And then I still have my Umbreon I want to level up, but felt like it'd be cheeky to just level something up from level 4 to level 30 for the next video. So I just did level him up. But on the team we got Combuskin, we got our Uxie, got our Ampharos, our Spiritomb, our Mega Aerodactyl that's nicknamed Burp, and Melord. Burp. And then as you probably see, that Groudon sitting in the box. It's because he's over leveled and I don't want to rely on him for the next gym leader. Since it's level 30. So everything else in my party is at 30 or slightly over or slightly under. So Groudon is going to get a much needed vacation for the next little bit. Also thinking, did we decide if we're going to turn off Experience Share for a little bit or not?
I think you mentioned it. I don't know if
Because like
decided fully.
Because, like, my whole entire team, except for Combusking and Burb, are level 29. Everything else is already over 30. And the gym leader's ace is level 30. So I think we could probably rock without, especially the next gym leader is level 35. So we could probably make it work without it, and once it gets a little too close, maybe then we can switch things back. Just like up until what about the fuck's her name? Fucking Winona? Once we get to her, then we'll turn the experience share back on.
Oh, that's disgusting. Did my fucking A and B get switched?
Did you click the wrong button when you were doing the controls? Because I done that when I go to set the.
Well, I set it to auto map and it got everything else.
Well, your A and B will be flipped because remember it's Nintendo, and their A and B are flipped. Same thing with their X and their Y.
That's booty cheeks. What Nintendo? Why do you have to be difficult?
That was it. That's literally how it's supposed to be. Like, muscle memory should kick in. Just don't look at your controller. Is my thing still so I sneak? No, it's not. I still have to recalibrate that again. Fuck. Config.
Okay.
Configure my screen. Controls. Set analog.
Okay. Okay, now that I have my shit figured out, I'm not even live, that's a fucking bummer.
I'll say you're not even showing your screen on your side, you're not even live on your side. Brother, what is you doing?
I'm having a fucking time, alright?
I was having a time when I drove for 2 hours with nothing! I even told Kelly, I'm like, you know what's funny? I was like, that's one of the closest to just crashing out I think I've been for a bit. But it's just because I did it all for absolutely nothing. Okay, cool, I can creep again. Anyways. I don't know what you said. I was gonna just do a couple of horde encounters while I waited for you, but Can't even do that.
Alright, let me get my shit here.
Me when the laxatives kick in.
If only, man. Alright, now that hopefully...
What do you mean by that? Like, genuinely, like, genuinely, what do you mean by that, Blood? If
So-
only, if only what?
So for those that were able to tell from the last time, my party's a little bit different. Mostly just because I needed to level up Shaman for the shiny hunting we had planned. I also picked up a Ponyta because I needed strength for one reason or another. And the Drapion and Vanillite were actually fossils that I picked up while off screen.
Hey, yeah, no, I didn't even, like, do the like I said, I found 4 revives, and I'm pretty sure it was the same section I already found revives. And I was salty about it. Because it says north of, what the fucking town with the elm is. In the middle of everything. Malville. Just north of there. I'm pretty sure that is...
Those rocks there.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's where I got a revive already. And I was like, alright, cool. Yeah, also, on my side of things...
You should let me pick locks. That's all I'm saying.
Maybe someday. That would be a good update. Where is he? I do have a magnum opus. He is over here, number 7. I did catch this fungus and train it up because I needed something for Sweet Scent. It's almost like we talked and planned this for Sweet Scent. Crazy. As you probably saw on the last stream.
Wild.
Either that or our dick holes are just in sync. Anyways.
Which mean whatever.
At least that makes more sense than just like with laxatives kick in and saying if only. Like, Blood. I'm still trying to figure out what you mean by that.
Don't worry about it. Alright, so we
Like-
only rocking with our shiny hunting mons, or what are we doing?
Well, we're gonna do Norman because we need to go get Surf. So use your actual team, and then just like maybe leave off your starter because that's what I did.
Oh yeah, T-Tar is at fucking level 40.
Yeah. Because I'm just like, okay, my freaking Groudon's like level 38, 37. I'm like, I shouldn't need him.
I'm also gonna put Groudle in there because I need a counter for Kyogre.
In case he just happens to show up.
Yep.
Alright. And then I
I
read...
do have to place in case of any stupid things happen.
And then experience share. Do we want it on or off?
Let me look my levels. Yeah, we could probably just turn it off.
Alright. I will keep it off then. Oh, it was turned on. Okay, turn it off. It was off. Thank you. Because all my other guys are pretty well rounded. It's just... Meow. I guess it really doesn't matter who goes in the gym first because we're just gonna go shiny hunt afterwards.
Yeah. I mean, I quite literally was just going around today and just fighting trainers that are wanting to rebattle, and that's how I got the levels up.
Oh. Oh, of course it's fucking Mega! Why the hell not?
Why the fuck not?
And you're using X speed. Okay, yeah, okay, yep.
You
Let's-
just gotta love it.
Let's play Pokemon, he said. Be fun, he
You're the one who
said.
suggested.
That's the part that I think is the funniest, is that, like I said, this game, it's trying to humble me, but at the same time, it's giving me Megas. But I still have to fight all of them.
Yeah, I have to run all the way back to that fucking gym.
I also bought like 2 dozen, or okay, I bought a dozen Moo Moo Milk. So I was gonna say I found things. I also bought lava cookies. on my paths around.
Yeah, just because of that shiny DNC that I ran into. Spoiler alert, by the way, that for people that weren't on, actually, since I didn't have my stream up. While training the shaman for shiny hunting, I came across a shiny DNC and its abysmal fucking catch rate with very few Pokeballs. So in retaliation, I bought 20 of each.
See, and then there's me that, like, I think I 54 Pokeballs, and I have 33 Ultra Balls.
Yeah, because you actually spent it on the Pokeballs. I've been buying other random shit.
Well, I've been buying, like, Moo Moo Milks and then, like, the Lava Cookies because I know they're cheaper healing items. It's because I'm cheeky and I'm cheap. There's a difference.
Guess these rooms don't really matter unless they script the...
It does script what X item they use. Like, I went to the speed room. He used an X speed on his goddamn Mega Tyranitar.
Yeah, speed on a Crobat's kind of nutty.
Okay, but he also have a nice type, so, like...
That's like 3 levels under the... Or actually, no, he's way over.
I was gonna say, he's like 5 levels higher. What do you mean, bro? Oh, look, one of your boys.
My boys!
Oh, cool, that should kill it. Yay!
No, my boy! Durant.
Kevin! Get it? Kevin Durant? Kevin Durant? Get it?
Bailiff.
I can't even say like someone feed him laxatives because I don't know if that works now. I'm still puzzled.
Was just fucking flabbergasted.
Like there's other times where I was like, oh, bro, you know, if only, and you're like, oh, blood, what do you mean by that? But like that was the genuine. What do you mean by that? Oh hey, I don't remember what the fuck your typing is. I feel like you're a rock type. I'm gonna kick you.
For rock water.
Okay, cool. It was a rock type, and it's probably gonna one-shot me somehow. The clamps! Ow! Don't clamp my nugget. How dare
Oh,
you?
fucking chip away. That's not good.
Yay!
You can just do the same damage regardless. Fuck you.
Don't. Yeah, give up on bulk up. I don't care about that right now. Excadrill! Are you all for me? Blood. Like. He's like, I heard you talking shit. And I know it has poison touch, so like, I ain't gonna use a physical move.
It's me. I'm better.
No, and it used dig. Water pulse. Oh, that didn't even kill you? Blood. And you're using a potion? Oh my god. Norman, you're a bitch. I know the fact that this is Canyon our dad, but like...
I mean, he's still a bitch though.
It's genetic. I know what I am.
What's our dad doing?
Being a bitch in a video game.
I mean, you didn't even have to say in a video game. Our dad being a bitch. Stop.
Riding that thin line between brave and stupid.
He's good at that. It's a Hendrix trait.
It really is.
It really is. Like, my last name might not be Hendrix anymore, but you cannot take the Hendrix out of the girl.
Yeah, that blood is vibrant, if you will.
It's thick.
Yay! I beat him. Let's go. You suck. Give me surf. Let me use my Well Lord's full capabilities now.
He's gotta go find the skitties.
Mm-hmm. You know,
You have a export? What the fuck?
you used to have like aftermath, which you have high enough, so it doesn't matter. But like,
Fucking ice cream cones fucking poison.
you know what? That's how they would have to poison me, 100%.
But that's how they would get my fat ass.
Yeah, I was say I'm usually not an ice cream person, but if it's ice cream in like a waffle cone, yeah, I'm licking that shit. Where the hell did I just go? No, I wanted a shiny hunt here. Don't care about your dad moments. No!
I don't care about your family bonding.
No! It's bringing me all the way there. Fuck. Damn it!
Now you gotta go all the way back.
I guess I'm just gonna go shiny hunt over here then, I guess. And in case anybody's wondering, yeah, that's 100% was what stream was. We're gonna fight our dad, and now we're gonna shiny hunt.
Yeah, that's pretty much all the stream's gonna be.
Because we want to stretch out the streams a little bit longer versus just hammering through these games, and like these other games we can actually like genuinely shiny hunt and do more fun things in.
Yeah, the first two were kind of just a precursor.
Yeah, I mean, there's really no good shiny hunting method in Gen 4 beside the Masuda method, which is hard to do on an emulator.
Yeah. Oh, the kid's taking me to the mall.
Yo, what?
You heard
Alright.
what I said?
Alright, well now I'm at the Pokemon Center, and now I'm getting my Sweet Scentmon. Sweet Scentmon! Do I have a Pokemon that attacks like everything at once?
I have a Grottle, it just needs to fucking be a higher level.
Yeah, that's like what I'm looking at right now. It's like, okay, I have a Groudon that like has Earthquake, but I'm trying not to just spam him. Which I guess my Fungus is like level 24, so like it could probably take something on, but like... I'm just trying to keep things that like aren't important to my run on my party, so if they faint, it's no big deal. Spiritomb has Hypnosis, so I'll need that.
Thing is, like, all the mons that I'm using are the ones that have all the power.
Who had False Swipe for me?
I mean, I guess I could use Rayquaza.
Something had False Swipe. What had it? Okay, maybe nothing in my party has. Did I ever teach it to something? I had to have. If I just deleted and move over it. Oh, cool. I can get Spiritomb, Hypnosis, and False Swipe.
But really just decided to set up.
I'll get rid of Shadow Sneak. Yeah, apparently Spiritomb is my shiny hunting mon. Who would have thought? So which route are you looking at?
I don't remember because I don't remember any of the fucking...
Well, I can surf things now, so I'm gonna see what my surf encounters are. Or should I just... No. Because I'm fairly certain I can just... Let me switch. Because I can get water hordes, right? Or is it just a water encounter? It's just a water encounter. Got it. I thought I could get hordes on the water. Shoot.
I mean, the only route I can think of is the one by the old man's sailor.
Well, I forgot about the little town over here, so I'm gonna get my encounter in here quick. Actually, I'm gonna be smart about this since this is the first encounter. Huh. Would you look at that?
Oh.
That is honestly ass.
Well, Twister can hit all of them.
Yeah, it's probably gonna kill all of them. If you survive, you're the chosen one.
Not gonna lie, a Frostless would be kind of nutty.
I'll say Frostlass would be good, but you already do have Glaceon. Which, like, out of all the Pokemon here, Azelf isn't one that's worth anything.
It did survive, though.
It did survive. It could be the chosen one.
Oh, you know what I could do?
Huh.
The fucking Ash route.
Oh, yeah.
That had Giratina, fucking Rayquaza, and Reshiram there.
Yeah, all depends what's in the horde. And now I just fucked this thing up. Okay, false swipe. Azelf.
Wait, why am I keeping this thing alive, though? Or no, it's
Hypnosis.
just a counter for the town.
I'll say it's the encounter, that's why. Go to sleep!
Got it.
Fucking finally! 1 HP, red health, Ultra Ball. This should be an easy catch.
Breaks out immediately.
Fuck! This is you, sweet son, he said. Let's just pick a legendary, he said. Fuck off. But Azelf is like the special attack bulky one, right?
Yeah, he's the special attacker. Because I think Mesprit is health.
Because I just remember like Mesprit being the one I really liked because it was cute and pink, but like the only one I ever actually used was Azelf.
Yeah, I think Azelf's attack, Mesprit is health and speed, and Uxie is defense.
You have cursed body. Okay.
That would be kind of nutty if you're at a disadvantage.
Okay. Yeah! Not gonna add it because I already have a Uxie, but yeah!
Oh, I revived.
Yeah, like I said, I think I've gotten like 6 revives in that section because I always break all 4 Pokeball, all 4 rocks. And like I said, I got like 3 more when I wasn't streaming, and I was like, you know, that checks out. Okay, now.
Yeah, they only picked up like one more extra.
I'm gonna turn on some lo-fi music, Pokemon lo-fi music in the background. Mute my game. There, now we just got some lo-fi music while I do this
Ow.
shit.
Okay.
And then you feel free to like up your emulation speed if you want. Like I'm gonna probably bump mine up to like 230.
I mean, this is also good training for Rayquaza too, so
Yeah.
I could just make him straight busted since he has Twister.
I mean, fair enough.
But
I'm just realizing I never healed after the gym battle, so I should probably do that. There's one route I want to go to, because I did a little bit of peeking, a little bit of spoiling for myself, if I will. But I just want to show you one of the outbreaks I have. Outbreaks, horde encounters. Because it's honestly stupid. Oh, look, an ether.
a shiny Mewtwo would be fucking nutty.
Let's just be honest, a shiny would be nutty.
I saw one, couldn't fucking catch it.
I have one on the other save file when I was just fucking around and found a Pikachu.
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
I just messaged you, so this happened. Is that a ho-ho? Still one of my favorite Pokemon clips of all time.
All these butthole trees. Get out of here.
Stupid sphincters. Should be burned at the cross for that. For those who don't know or have not seen any of my Cobblemon streams, given I haven't done one in like 3 months, but like, yeah, no, I literally crucified a Bonsley that I lit on a cross that I lit on fire in Cobblemon. Honestly, don't know how my account isn't banned yet, but we're there.
It checks out. Yeah, I mean, if anything, this is just great grinding experience for Rayquaza.
Yeah. No, that was the other reason why I figured we would do the shiny hunting thing, because then we can actually like level up some of the other Pokemon.
You know, shiny Referentu would be pretty cool.
No,
That was dangerous. I'm just gonna run.
Okay, let me see if this is the horde encounter I want. Because there's one that's just fucking broken. Nope, not this one.
Wasn't it the one with all the, like the Mega Galelies or whatever?
No. No, that was a different route. That was also in a different game. But this one, it gives me only Beldum. As one of the two. Which, like, catch rate sucks, however, Metagross.
Where did you go for that one? Fucking Starfall Cave or whatever?
Yeah, whatever it is. Meteor Falls? Something like that.
I'm gonna go see what's in there.
Give me my other one. Like, I like the Beldums. I ain't gonna lie. I mess with Beldum, but this is it. This is the one I want. Full Raikou and a Slacking without Truant.
That's fucking experience.
And I'm just over here like, if I could get a shiny, either of these outbreaks work really well for me. Because like Metagross is still a good Pokemon, but like shiny Raikou or Slacking, especially Slacking, like without Truant, that thing's a heavy hitter.
Yeah.
And I could give the thing Strength, which is an 80 base move. I mean, yeah, really, any of those aren't bad.
They're all thrashing.
You're in the threshold now.
They were at a mosh pit.
That's kind of how it is sometimes. POV, you're at an Irish punk concert.
Alright, let's see what this other end table here is.
Yeah,
Okay, I hate that.
given the worst option I mean, Pancham isn't the worst. What, dark fighting, yeah?
Yep. Well, he starts off his fighting, has to have a dark type in the party to evolve.
Ah.
So one more place other than the cave I want to look at.
Yeah, and then I figured, because I know how you and I are, that we'll just do one shiny per route. Because then if the Horde says fuck you and gives you like a shiny Caterpie, you get a shiny Caterpie. Especially if it's going to be an additional Poke put on the team. Just like, yeah, no. And then at the end of each stream, if we get one, we can keep one of them.
See, that's my thing with like Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. This is the one reason why I hated this game. Is because when I was like doing my first playthrough, my very first shiny happened in Viridian Forest. Can you guess what it was?
Was it a Wurmple?
Shiny Caterpie.
Oh, Viridian. I was thinking of the one in this game, but yeah. See, what's funny is when I played Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee, I did a shiny lock at the start of it, or shiny badge quest, I should say. And so I was going for Pikachu, I think, because I saw a couple. So I caught, like, I think it was 11 of them, and the first Bulbasaur that spawned was shiny.
Yes.
So I rocked that with, like, a shiny Bulbasaur, and it was
that's
great.
experience. Shit.
Also, there's Seadra here, which also isn't a bad option, because it's definitely better than Wailord.
Yeah.
And like if I get Raikou, I can bench Ampharos for a little bit.
Okay, Roserade though, that is...
Okay. You've already used that. You've already used that in the playthrough. Wasn't that on your team the last one? At least for a little bit.
It was for a tiny bit.
And then stupidity happened, as it usually does in our Nuzlocke.
No, it survived, I just never used it. Yeah, shiny Roserade might not be a bad idea.
Yeah,
Except for the one
'cause-
that just had fucking Primordial Sea.
Because I think it was the first one that we did. Fire Red, Leaf Green was when I think we both catch a Rosalia, or was it only one of us? Because everyone was being like, that could have been a good mod if it evolves in this generation.
I think I caught the Rosalia, but that was like right before they gave it the evolution.
Yeah. The one thing that makes me laugh is the fact that we're gonna like go through this game and like cap some carries from Pokemon that aren't even in the next generation.
Yeah.
So we'll have to like rethink what we're carrying over to the next one, back down to 4th gen. What am I doing? Run. Bam. 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 Bam.
Like, I'm not crazy about the Leavanny spawn, but Roserade would be really nice.
Yeah. That's the issue, is that, you know, there's gonna be some spawns you're not gonna be happy about. Which is ultimately why it's kind of entertaining to try and do the shiny hunt, because like when it does show up, you're like, oh come on, like you could have been one of 3 outbreaks, and that's what you gave me. And I do like how the Raikou and Slacking one is kind of popular, it seems. Just the only thing is, I still have to catch it after it spawns. It's not guaranteed.
Yeah, that's my thing, is the Roserades are going to be entertaining, but if it's the Leavanny that's the shiny, I'm going to just... Meh.
Yeah. And like, I feel like with one shiny per route, it should be if you catch it or not.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because if you go for like, let's say you find one that's an all Darkrai one, like, okay, yeah, you sit there go for Darkrai the entire time. Oh no, it died. I guess I'll just continue going for. Nah, bitch, get out of here. You fucked up. You know, all these Raikous have.
About Darkrai yet?
I had a trainer that had one in the last generation, but not in this game. He does have a Mega, so I'm not gonna see him.
True.
Like, I think the only Mega I haven't seen yet is, like, Mega Venusaur, Latios, Rayquaza, and Primal Groudon and Kyogre. I've seen all the others! Oh, nope, I haven't seen Mega Heracross. I have not seen that one.
I don't think you've seen Blastoise, have you?
Well, maybe not. I've seen both of Charizard, but yeah, maybe Blastoise is also missing off that list.
Fucking liar.
I don't know, you saw my photos of the first 3 people I battled. And then I found a Mega Steelix that was in a Rock Smash encounter that I tried to catch, but it struggled and died.
Me when I finally on my deathbed.
Trying to be caught or struggling and dying?
Yes.
I assume struggling and dying.
Hopefully struggling and dying before the FBI find me.
If you're hiding from the FBI, maybe going live on Twitch.tv is not the vibe.
What are they gonna do? Ain't nobody watching me.
They're only welcome if they drop a sub.
Drop 5 gifted right now.
Hit that follow button if you're an FBI. Hey, FBI agent in my computer, I know you're there. You know my Twitch.
Do your boy a solid.
Help a brother out.
If only I just had that fucking notification pop up immediately after. It's like, oh shit.
Bink.
Like, I'm in danger.
Well, anyways. Just be like Back to the Future. They found me. I don't know how, but they found me. Most absolute just out of nowhere reference.
It was kind of out of left field, but I appreciated it.
Yeah.
It's such a great movie. All three of them.
I just
Sick.
hope to God the Rose Braid that has Primordial Seeds, not the shiny. 'Cause that would be
But it
kinda
would go really good with your Kyogre whenever you inevitably get one, because this game is kind of just like throwing everything Kyogre at you.
yeah. My fucking rival has it.
Yeah. Yeah, they do.
Oh, Zora?
Okay, that is the worst one you could get, because you know damn well it would be the Wingull.
100%.
You're gonna see that little bitch with the little green bands and be like, oh, hell no.
It's like, I heard the shiny thing. Why are they all red? Oh.
The one thing I do like about this generation with the shiny is that, like, it grays out everything, too, so you also see the sparkles nicer, especially at the Horde.
Yeah, I was like, not even paying attention. I just see the sparkles on DNC. I'm like, motherfucker.
Just, like, give me a shiny Raikou. Maybe because I ain't gonna fucking catch it. That's kind of why I'm over slacking, because, like, I don't know if Roar works in Horde encounters. I would imagine it doesn't, even if I eliminate the other Pokemon.
That's why I'm eliminating them just in case.
Cause, like... Wait a minute.
Because
Wait,
I think it's
no!
primarily like just straight encounter.
Yeah. Plus, I know
But
at
I don't-
some point, I want to say it was after 6th generation, they changed it to where, like, if you use Roar, but the Pokemon you're against is a higher level, it doesn't work. Say, kind of like Whirlwind.
Yeah.
But could be wrong on that. I may be a nerd, but I'm not that much of a nerd.
Rickways is just gonna be over leveled by the time I'm done in this fucking cave. Every fucking encounter is like 1400.
And there's just me that's just like nonchalantly just like swapping out my Pokemon, just running from the encounters. Because I already know I'm over leveled as shit.
I'm already going until like he runs out of Twisters, which is this last one, and then after that I'm just gonna run. 'Cause I don't want to waste it either.
Yeah. Plus, the last thing you need to do is be too over leveled. Like I like being over leveled, but at the same time, it's more fun if like the gym leaders could actually like do something. Like go through a Norman and not just one-shotting everything. Kind of nice. It felt like an actual battle. Now comes the true question: who's gonna get a shiny first?
My question is, does it show the shiny silhouette in the targeting screen?
Nope. You just gotta know which one.
About to say, 'cause I know my dumbass is gonna find a way to kill the one that's actually shiny. Which I think they have it set up left to right anyway, so.
I'm pretty sure.
God, now that you put that thought in my head, I'm scared every time I see that fucking Wingull.
Like, I wouldn't mind a Kingdra, because, like, it is better than a Wild Lord. I just legitimately just kind of don't want to build them.
Where the fuck not?
It's gonna be hard to catch.
Just fucking catch it, Forehead. You have Pokeballs.
And it's just like, it's hard to catch as I have already caught an Azelf and a Uxie. Like, they just have a legendary catch rate. They're in a box art, so like, thanks to this generation, making legendaries easier to catch.
Oh yeah, they were so fucking simple to catch in this game. It was not even funny.
Which I like, especially because it's like you get like a main box art legendary, and you're like, hell yeah, 45 catch rate.
Which is still wild, that, you know, the legendary of the game, they just up the rate, like, here you go, because we want to tie it into the story.
Yeah, because we want you to have to catch it. Like, the game will not progress unless you catch it, so let's make it easier. At least I prefer that versus like Scarlet and Violet, where they just gave you the legendary.
Yeah, right off the
That was
fucking
good.
rip.
So freaking stupid.
It's like, thanks,
Yeah.
I hate this thing, and I'm never gonna use it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh look, it has sandwiches. It's fully powerful again. Yeah, still not using it. Table for who asked.
Yeah, I will literally use it to get around the map, but it'll never see the light of day
Yep.
in terms of battle.
Have you only used it for the battle when you had to, and that's it.
Yep.
Yeah, that was a dumb mechanic they did.
Just thanks. I hate it. Stupid thing. I don't even know how the legendaries work.
I wanted those sandwiches.
Yeah. And then like
It's like, what if I wanted to eat it? Fuck off and get your own.
Sword and Shield, I still haven't beaten the game, so I don't know how the legendaries work in that game.
I mean, fuck the human area.
It's just ironic because I think I have like over 500 hours put in the game from shiny hunting, but have not beaten it.
I think in Sword and Shield, it's scripted for you to catch your box art, but hang on.
I don't know, I'll worry about it when we get to that generation, but then it's gonna probably be a wonder trade. Or I meant to talk to you about that. So like, for that generation, we will have access to Pokemon Home and all that fun stuff.
Yeah,
Do you know if you can put eggs into Pokemon Home?
pretty sure I've done it before.
Because if we can put eggs into it, then I would say that like we just go through and just like breed a bunch of eggs, and then just do an egg lock. So every encounter we get, we just go hatch an egg quake. Since leveling up is the simplest, easiest shit in that generation.
Yeah, but wouldn't the Pokemon be the same, or would you have to randomize the seed on the eggs?
No, we would just go get a bunch of eggs. So like, just put a Ditto in and just get one egg of like Mareep, Growlithe, you know, and just keep going through, switching out what it's having fun with. Until you have like 2 boxes full of just random shit. And then like, we can have like Ben or someone just like go in and just move a bunch of eggs around. And then we just pick one and there we go.
Be an interesting idea.
Because I'm trying to think of how we can do the newer generations, because I don't want to have to like go through like recode an entire Nintendo Switch so we can have a randomized Pokemon game. That's not something I'm doing.
Well,
Or-
in fact, not.
Or have to download all my Switch files onto my computer to access and then shuffle a Pokemon game. Nah, I'd rather just either do a Wonder Lock or an Egg Lock. Also, because I think it'd be funny when you and I are finally like, when the hell did I breed a Pokemon for this? Like, the fuck?
What the hell was I doing?
Yeah. It's just rough for that generation, because my boy's not in that game! Wouldn't even have my goddamn...
Many of them.
Wouldn't even have my goddamn seal. That's the unfortunate part.
See, my boy got shafted into fucking Legends Arceus.
My boy's still not even in Legends of Arceus.
No, he is. I've caught one.
Seal isn't. Sveal is. But Seal is not in Legends of Arceus.
Pretty sure Seal is.
Nope.
Wow, I could have swore I caught a Dugong.
Nope. Nope, Sveal, Celio, and Walrein are, but Seal and Dugong are not in that game. But normal 4th generation games they're in. Which low-key was like my reason why I bought Brilliant Diamond was because I had to do that Pokemon Home capabilities and I could just throw a Dugong in there. It was a vibe. Also, you know, the free Mew and
like
Jirachi.
For that to be implemented, though.
Yeah, but also like the free Mew and Jirachi. Kinda nice.
Yeah. I think I had the Pikachu.
Yeah, because I had the Mew because I had Let's Go Pikachu, or Let's Go Eevee, which was nice. Because that became my Shiny Hunter. So I got to like level 100, gave it False Swipe, gave it Hypnosis.
So I did have Mew then, because I also went with Eevee.
Yeah. Yeah, because you got a Mew if you had a save file of Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee, you had a... Was it Jirachi? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Jirachi, right? And that was if you had like a save file from like Sword and Shield or something like that. Because they made no sense. But...
You had to have save files from like multiple games.
Yeah. Yeah, and I got both. That's all I remember. Because I'm really, like, generally using my Mew for a playthrough and being like, well, Mew is just a well-studied Pokemon. It's not overpowered. It's just balanced.
Wait, I'm not on call anymore. I can partake in certain things.
Wow! As I'm sitting here, only having my one beer, because I still have to work.
When I just have the water, because I have nothing else in my fucking house at the moment.
You drink water? What?
All I have left,
shit.
brother.
Holy shit. Someone clip that, send it to Danny. He drinks water. He drinks water! I was gonna say, trout fishing, you bitch ass better be drinking water.
Well, yeah, because half of it's gonna be filled with fucking alcohol. What do you mean, brother?
Well, that's why you need the water. I ain't dealing with no people fall asleep like Victorian children again. Or you know, being sick, but you know that was also Alex's fault. So
No, that's just Alex.
yeah, that's why you don't get Imperial hard ciders, because then they'll fuck you up.
Why, never go towards Mad Dog again.
Yeah, homies over there drinking these ciders like they're like 4.55%, when in reality they're like 8.9, 12%. It was pretty fun though, because it was literally like a switch. He was like sober 1 minute, and then like within a half hour he was shit faced. You didn't get to see like the slow descend into it like you do with some people. It was literally just a switch. He was sober and then he was fucked up.
Yeah, that's kind of how it was at the cabin. It's like, I felt great, then I just felt it all at once. Be like, oh, okay, we're just doing this now.
Oh. Think I might go make some Kool-Aid.
Better not be grape flavor.
Cherry flavor, brother. Only because I don't have black cherry as like the little like pre-made squirty Kool-Aid. Oh, it'll be black cherry.
I did buy like a bulk pack of those pouches. Those lasted for quite a while. Even though you take like 2 sips and the pouch is fucking gone.
Yeah. I feel that way about my beer. It's like I took 2 sips and the bitch was gone.
Got that Modelo time on his mind, brother.
Not even Modelo's.
What the fuck?
No, I have a homebrew from, I think it's Minneapolis, yeah? Yeah, Minneapolis.
I'm gonna say it. I don't really like Lethbridge all that much.
Yeah, everything has like their own thing. Cause like Lethbridge, honestly, my favorite thing is like their bomb seltzer. It's like a play off like a bomb pop.
Yeah.
It's good, but like, if I'm being honest, like Smirnoff's Red, White, and Berry is better.
God, yeah, those are so good.
And like, there's some breweries I've been to where like they do have some damn good beers, but like, I'm not the biggest beer person. Like, there's only a select few that where I'm like, will go out of my way for. And that's pretty much Guinness and the Grain Belt Blue. And some of the ones that are like out at only available out at the state fair. Otherwise, yeah, not really a beer drinker. Which is ironic because like, as much as I make the jokes about the like the Modelo's and shit, I have not had Modelo's.
Well, you got to. It's just part of your heritage.
But it's like just like Mexican Bud Light, ain't it?
Pretty much.
Yeah. And that guy I've only had like one Corona, but it was also like in a margarita. So like, oh, that really counts. There also, I did make myself as I what I call it? I think I call it a margarita, which was a margarita with Baja Blast. It was kind of a vibe.
Yeah.
Which I'm thinking tomorrow, when I go to the liquor store, I might get a little bottle of like Jack Daniels, and then we can go to the gas station and go get a Coca-Cola Freezy, because that sounds like a vibe. Just make myself an alcoholic slushy and call it good. You know what's gonna happen now, right? The second you and I go to a different route, we're gonna find a shiny. It's gonna be like the worst thing ever.
And I was considering that. It's like I might just head to the water and see if I can just chain Kiro.
Yeah, because I have one spot where I can get Landorus every single serve, every single cast, and then my Uxie I caught has suction cup, so it guarantees the fish encounter every single time I cast. Which means literally all I have to do is stand in a spot and cast, and just click A at the right time and get a shiny. I just don't remember how long you have to have a chain active to start getting better odds.
I think it's like 20 for a chain.
Oh, is it really that low? If it's that fucking low, I might just fucking go do it.
Yeah, I think it's like you have to have 20 straight catches and then your odds improve.
And the best part is you don't have to like feint them. You can just run from them. You just have to click A consistently. Yeah, because I think that was just south of Slateport where that encounter was that I'm thinking of.
Yeah, I have to go to the Sailor dude, which is just below Rustboro.
Can you... I thought he fucked off after you got surf.
Well, the house that he stays
Oh,
at.
okay. I thought you might have, like, you had to go to him to get to, like, somewhere. And I was like, I don't know how to tell you this. He fucks off.
Curious though, just because I'm here, I want to see.
Yeah, I checked a lot of mine, and, like, what's dumb is a lot of them are, like, possible, but not worthwhile.
Oh,
Snake! Badger, 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 badger. Because there's one that, like, I think it's 2 of the 5 are Mega Charizard Y. But it was, like, the rarer Horde spawn, and then there's a different one on a different route. Like, there was a Lugia in there.
That was a new cry I haven't heard. Alpha Lucha?
How about no? How
Take
about
off
he?
the mask.
What? The mask is kind of his face. I don't know. It's just his feathers. They
Take
just
it
kind of be
off.
like that.
Take it off. Oh, there's a sweet with a bunch of fucking napalm. Huh.
It's just fun because that purple is the exact same shade. So like I had to like buffer looking at your screen for a second. I was like, oh what?
See, I'm not gonna do that because they all have fucking fairy aura and it just keeps fucking proccing that.
Yeah.
Alright, will Kiram show up or is he just straight up a fishing encounter?
It's probably just a fishing encounter because the water encounters are different.
Looks like you can't do a sweet scent from the water.
Well, you can, it's just one encounter versus. Fuck.
Yeah. If I remember right, there was an item here. Could also get the encounter here.
I thought we both fished, or did we both wait?
I think we both waited. Because we didn't get the Arad until after.
Well,
Because this is like super early on.
I feel like we fished there. Wow,
Thanks.
that's a great horde right there. Some good old Pika Blues. Yeah, your horde, Marrow. Mine says Raikou, slacking. Oh,
No,
well,
there's a Mohawk Trace here. It's not shiny though.
you know, that's also probably the thing that's gonna happen too. Is we're gonna spend this time shiny hunting only then for like the next time we stream or like progress the story. We're just gonna get a full odd shiny. But like, the fuck.
I honestly think I might just do the Ashen Trail because I know that's guaranteed legendaries.
Yeah, that's kind of why I started with this one because I figured if I do get a shiny, I have a higher chance of getting something that I can actually use.
Yeah, I mean, the downside is it could be a Hitmonlee, which is not the end of the world. Oh, I haven't been this way. Look.
Yeah, those were the trainers I was fighting when I was getting fucked by megas. And that's even a mega! It could have been, and it wasn't. Game coding
Do better.
feedback. Just do better, he says. Fine, I'll just go get a shiny within 5 encounters. Fuck you.
Blood sneaked with the shadow.
Them sneaky blood shadows. The hell?
Call it the Covenant.
Yo.
Also, why the fuck am I walking? I have a goddamn bike.
I was like, why are you also just walking, not even running? Just walking.
Wanted to take in the scenery.
Yeah, the scenery of trees.
The scenery of a bummer snow.
Look at that thick ass boy.
No, I usually like whenever I had an abominable snow, I always just nickname him Aspergrass. Look at them drooly boys. Look at those sweet scent mons. Wow.
Oh, they all have down though. That's abysmal. Oh, if I really wanted King, I know where to get him. No, not the sun. It's nighttime. What are you doing here? Why are you calling a
Eclipse,
sea?
bitch. Homie
Doing
said.
everything off the way you're
Homie
supposed to
said.
be.
Homie said eclipse, but instead the sun's between you and the moon. Get fucked, bud.
We're all kind of fucked at that point. What do you mean, bud?
You know what? Maybe you're playing the right game. Maybe you do need Kyogre. It's getting,
I
it's,
did not
getting,
know
apparently.
how to hold that spot.
it's getting kind of hot. Maybe we do need more water. Wait for the
Yeah, it's
next
a
revive that's gonna
calling
be
this
irrelevant.
T-ball.
Oh, it's a star piece.
Oh, star
Alright.
piece.
Those are at least good, at least.
Yeah. And because I'm curious, I'm gonna sweet set in the desert.
There's me.
I think my horde encounter in the desert was like Salamence or something.
Kinda nutty.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I mean, that's bulky experience.
No way, dude! The cops are everywhere. Ow!
the, the zero context from Ben really makes it. Just the moment of silence. There's cops everywhere.
That might be the only encounter given there. Time to go back up to the Ashen Trail because I know that's guaranteed legendaries.
I'm not saying like guaranteed legendaries. It's just, these are way better mons than the possibility of what I could get.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, you know it's gonna be the Bonzi. Damn, for damn sure.
Oh.
Go see that little. You see that little pickle with little red orbs on him?
Quit breaking the mold, there's nothing left to break.
That almost went very bad. I need a poop. Give me the poop.
And take a shit on the sidewalk, it'll be fine.
See, you have pretty much your shiny hunting right now is high risk, high reward. Cause I'm looking at the fucking Bondsley and those fucking Peruglies.
Yeah. There's a very small chance for legendaries, but
The chance is there, so like it's worth the gamble. Cause like, shiny Krogunk wouldn't be the worst thing. Toxicroak's a decent Pokemon,
yeah, two very good offensive typings.
but like, Bondsley though. But the,
Oh, that got so intense. so
What is a
fast.
shiny? I will catch him, just release him. I will be that petty.
I mean, fair. Gotta make up for the shiny you didn't even get last generation because it killed your Dragonite.
Yeah. Kind of expected she'd be playing that, but whatever. I want something with a little bit better legendary odds, but I don't know what route I can do to actually do that.
Just go take a peeky at all of them, really. That's what I did. I started at Little Root and went through every single route using Sweet Set once I had it to see what my routes looked like. Given I only did like one on each route.
But I don't have Fly Hill. That's my thing. Is I have to go all the way back down to Little Root.
Yeah, that's why I said put your fucking emulation speed up higher and put on some lo-fi music. So there's
If
a
I wanted, but I would.
there's a reason why my shit's at like 230%. Because if I'm just
Not a bad idea though, just to go through each area to see what your spawn tables.
yeah, especially since Surf, you can just go from like that route right above Odale and just cut right over.
Yeah. How did I not fight this dude? Why are you with that?
Fucking Cockney.
Get her slashed.
It's bloody fell.
Why do you have 108 spirits in your blood?
Oh, it just felt like it.
Just specifically hungry for that many souls.
Yeah, and just that's what happened. I don't know. It kind of happened. I don't know. 107 just didn't sound right.
Had to be a nice round number.
Yeah.
Still happy I got my boy here.
I'm just only salty because you have like, well, two of your boys and my boy.
Yeah, I have your boy and 2 of mine.
And I have
My
yet to
third.
get an encounter with my boy. And like, if I find a horde encounter where I can get Seal, you bet your damn Skippy I'm gonna be there.
Yeah, that'll be your entire stream. It's just hunting him.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
No, Rhyperior would have been nice, but you're only really good in Gen 5.
Well, that and without Sturdy, it's really not that good. Unless it has like pure power.
Well, no, when I had it in black and white, the way I had it set up was Power Up Punch, Iron Defense, Rock Polish, and Rock Wrecker. And then for double battles, I would pair it with Electivire. And it had the ability Lightning Rod. So it made Rhyperior stronger, and I didn't have to worry about doing damage to my own mons
Yeah.
because the immunity. So I could just literally set up a sweeping team with 2 mons.
That'd be fair.
And those 2 mons just carried me through the entire fucking game.
So you have all those strats, and then there's just me that would just be like, alright, Dugong with Rest, Sleep Talk, Sheer Cold Waterfall. Add a Quick Claw.
Yeah, like, I hate competitive battling because it's all the same fucking Pokemon every goddamn time while
Yeah.
I'm going this way, by the way. But it's just all the same Pokemon. Fucking Zamazenta or Zacian, whichever one has the fucking sword.
Yeah.
And then it's the same fucking mon. It's like, fucking change it up. You have all 1,000 other fucking mon you can use. Why are you using the same fucking 6?
Yeah.
But I want to run from a trainer battle. This guy ain't worth my time.
Let me run! I have 2 legs, they ain't broken.
I have a bike. I am faster.
Yeah, what is he gonna do, huh?
Blood is just standing in place. Oh wait, there's an item here. Oh, it's worthless. Okay. Pretty sure that was a Jellicent.
So, Wes,
Yes.
I'm actually gonna not golf tomorrow.
Why?
I just
Hey, I got a shiny bow down, baby!
Whack.
Damn it, that means my fucking run's done then on this side.
weekend after though, I'm game.
I do also have to catch it.
We'll be in the fishing trip, I think, that weekend.
Oh yeah, is that really?
Next week.
Wait, that means.
I didn't even think about that. This might have been smart, Wes. It has takedown.
Oh, wow.
Wait, next week, like 21st to the 25th?
The whole week, for the Wednesday through Sunday.
Till the 23rd?
Yeah.
Oh, well shit, I could have gone to that.
If you got a fishing rod, you could always meet us down there.
I don't think my job would be too happy with me last minute going, hey, I can't work all week.
Well, I'm not saying like all week. I'm just like if you're off like the weekend and have like a short day on Friday, meet us down there.
Or you could just say fucking family emergency and they can't pry.
No, because life finds a way when you bullshit like that. That so there's an actually family emergency, and they're just like, so you're just fucking the last time, huh?
My boss, my job is chill. I could straight up be like, yo, it's a last minute fishing trip. Like, I want
Yeah, I
y'all
could
to
do
be
that
like,
in my
okay.
job.
Oh, Jesus, what is that pull?
Almost everything in Gen 1.
It helps that I've also done
I feel that way with doing 2 hours of flower deliveries for no one to be fucking home.
Still a little salty, huh?
Oh, I'm salty about just the fact they weren't home. Like, what are the odds that all 3 people that ordered flowers for delivery today weren't home?
Apparently 100%.
Yeah. Yeah, 0 and 3.
Hey, hubba hubba.
Okay, bye.
Oh boy. Fuck.
Yeah, unfortunately, you guys
Where's invited that
didn't
guy?
be that fast. I got nowhere to be.
Yeah, no, we're just here shiny hunting. And Shiny succeeding, apparently. Possibly. Hold on, wait. Let's not jinx it.
I mean, you did choose to hunt one of the hardest fucking to catch Pokemon in existence.
But I can also get it in red health, and I can put it to sleep. And it doesn't affect me, and it can't hurt itself unless it struggles, which at that point, I've done my efforts.
Yeah, because takedown's only like 15.
Yeah. I thought it was 25.
Somewhere around there.
Either way. If I keep putting it to sleep, I get more chances.
No shiny Celebi though. Even though its moves are still kind of ass, that would still be a
It is still a good shiny, though. Which is why I'm not terribly upset with Baldom, is because the silver
It'll be
texture
really good,
does
it's
look
just you
good.
have to get it to Metagross at that point.
Yeah. Fuck.
Knowing my luck though, it'll be the fucking Kurogunk, which is still not a bad option.
Fuck.
Just throw another ball, you for it.
No, I gotta put it to sleep! Do you not know what catch one? None of that was a word. Honestly, none of that was a word, but you knew what I said.
I've been doing this shit for 20 years. Of course I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
Like I said, that's why I was saying the last stream how much I hate the delayed catching tutorial in this game. It's like by the time they give you the catching tutorial, it's like, brother, I already have 5 Pokemon.
Yeah. It's like, I've already caught mom before. Why are you teaching
Yeah,
me
I
now?
literally already have a legendary. Just shut up, Wally.
Take your Rattata ass out of here.
Damn it! Damn it! Be caught!
That's fucking bad, forehead.
Alright, shit, yeah, I'll try that, Chief. I got you. I got you, blood. You don't need to worry. I got you. I'm trying right now.
Swear to God.
Aha, okay. I really don't want that to be the clip. I ain't gonna lie. I just didn't want that to be the clip.
God, can you not just spawn a smorgasbord?
Just putting on Twitter, just like, oh, look at this clip of me catching the shiny Pokemon. I was like, aha, I got you, Chief, brother. I got you. Look at this, blood. No. That's not the type of clips that make people want to come to the channel. Fuck! Stay asleep.
Wake up, struggle, repeat.
Me for the last 27 years.
Fucking same.
I'm a timer ball. Fuck!
That's one thing I've realized. Timer balls are never good.
They are
Doesn't
once you
matter
get
how
past
long.
turning rounds, and then they're II, but like, that's the issue, is that they're only II.
Even after you pass fucking 20 rounds, that shit's like, yeah, you're still only gonna get like a 5% boost to your catch rate.
Yeah. It makes them just like, what? Ultra Balls are 3 times catch rate, and like, that after
makes
20
it
turns is like,
Ultra
what, 3.5?
Yeah.
It's a slightly better than an Ultra Ball, but not enough where it's worth wasting 20 turns waiting to catch a thing. Holy fuck! Shiny!
You
Alright, we can be
fucking
excited
got
about it. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Actually, one of my favorite shinies, so go fuck yourself.
It's only funny because did you fuck it up in Scarlet and Violet?
No, I caught it.
Okay.
It was just hard to see because it was on the fucking mountain, so the glint of the ice.
Oh, that's right. You spent way long. You spent way longer on it than you should have, and then I got the Metagross one, and I was like, I found it right away, Chief.
Yeah.
Because it's when it spawned with the claws towards me, so I just saw bright gold claws, and I was like, hey yo,
Yeah,
what you do with those big meaty claws, boy?
Like 3 different times to get the fucking Beldum.
Where's the grass? I know there's grass over here.
Just look outside, brother.
Blood, what? That's my face when he's telling me to go touch grass. Blood, what?
It's like, can you believe this guy?
I don't even know what my possible encounters over here are. Ah! A man! That's one of my encounters.
It be that guy.
What up, blood? Okay, it's your turn.
Bard.
Okay, you're shiny.
I'm fucking trying, brother.
Well, just do it then.
Alright, bet. Right now.
Give me a shiny.
4.
That's the horde you want it for.
Yeah. Because either one I'm okay with taking. I just don't want it to be the smorgasbord.
Where's the grass? There's the grass. Fucking A. What can I get? I'm gonna heal. First of all.
Healing's overrated. Risk your Pokemon. Be a man.
Any of these other Pokemon I'd be willing to, but like, my Spiritomb has actually been kind of helpful this game. So like,
yeah, be a man. Do it.
no. Okay.
Oh my god, what is that?
Okay. Badoo kind of.
I have one of those, and it's not as good.
Badoo kind of ruins that, but I did already get a. But I didn't get a Beldum, so I gotta look at the fact that. Okay, nope. Already. Well, that would be Dupe's Claw, but oh, you have download. Fuck off. Nope, absolutely not.
Shinies wouldn't matter for dupes, brother.
No, but I'm thinking like if I encounter the shiny of something that's a dupes, I can be like, hey yo, reroll. But like, who's gonna fucking reroll over like a shiny? Besides you and me.
Because we fucking hate ourselves, that's why. No, knowing my luck, I'll end up going all fucking stream, not seeing a single one. Because I saw my fucking shiny earlier today.
Sounds like a you issue. I'm just running on my way back. I should look at what my ability was. No, I want organized box. Where is he? Give me my boy. It has super luck.
It wouldn't matter if he doesn't evolve.
I was saying evolves, but
Evolves at like level 35.
what snacks are you rustling over there? Goddamn.
They're my Funyuns.
As they should be.
As they should be.
Good old Funyuns onion-flavored onion, what was it? Chip rings or where the hell it is.
I actually did buy one of those variety boxes that had Funyuns in it.
See, and I'm still debating for trout fishing if I want to just get like 2-3 bags of just family-sized chips for us to destroy, or if I want to get like one of those 20 packs of just like the little individual personal portion-sized ones.
I'd say just do the individuals.
Hey, yo, there's Heat Rant. Because I thought the individuals, just because in that way, like, we can just quick pocket one when we go to the stream or something. And as long as it comes back to a trash can.
Yeah, fucking pocket snacks.
Well, that's what the beer's for. And the Nutty Buddies. And the Cosmic Brownies.
Yeah, and all the snacks.
Yeah. Also, I'm just getting hordes of Heat Ran. Could go from one steel type to another. Or Croconaw. Croconaw's not bad.
Okay, I'm going to hop off.
Alright.
But
Boy. Even though I did just realize that, like, I shouldn't do the dumb right now.
Do the dump. Be funny.
No. No, I refuse. With that being said, I'm selling... What? Didn't I pick up a... Oh no, it was you that picked up the star piece. The issue of having two of the same game being played. But no, I want some Pokeballs.
Hey, you're fine. You don't need them.
I don't need them, but I want extras just in case.
Just go fight your shiny with very little Pokeballs and tell me how you feel.
You just shiny hunt with only 5 Pokeballs and see what happens.
That's pretty much what happened when I found my Diancie. I had like 10 fucking Pokeballs, 12 fucking Ultra.
Honchkrow? Okay. Anyways, what else do I have for encounters here? Because I saw the Heatran. I guess like something crazy. Oh, those are the Heatrans. Which is unfortunate because I'm really going to tell if I can see its eyes.
Doesn't its plating turn like more silver?
Does it? I don't remember it being a good shiny. That's all I remember, if I'm being honest.
Celebies will be obvious.
So will Croagunks. Croconaw too, because it would be blue. For the little faux hawk.
Yeah, he'll be a light blue.
I'm really trying to debate if a Heatran would even be worth it.
This
Given
game really
over a,
catching.
over a Beldum, I mean, it's a fire steel type is going to be better.
Quad weak to ground though.
Yeah, but that's what my Aerodactyl's for. I sent out a flying type, ground no hurt me.
So one of them has fucking mold breaker and earthquakes.
Or just if I can use gravity. I've had that happen already this playthrough without paying attention.
Yeah, I had a trainer earlier today have God on their fucking team.
And that was one of my starter. Actually, I think that's what my rival has. I'm pretty sure they have God. I did that to
I just want
myself.
to catch God once. That's all I want. It's just
I did it once, and then Jesus was pretty good on the team.
and you didn't pick him.
No, because a Groudon. My logic was I could find a red orb somewhere. If I find a red orb and have Primal Groudon, my game is set.
Yeah, but you go through the animation every time.
Yes, but I was still one shot.
Isn't Krogunk shiny kind of a pinkish color?
It's more of like a... Instead of a blue, it's more of like a teal, more of an aqua. It's actually more of the color like Totodile. More like pink cheeks and finger,
Ah, okay.
if I recall correctly.
Just a very light shade of blue then.
Yeah. Like I said, more of the color like Croconaw. Well, maybe like a hair more green looking, but... It's a good color. I like it. It's a good shiny. Editor, cut to 5 minutes from now. Like that. He looks like that. It just shows up on your screen unexpectedly. I didn't...
The fucking 2 hours later, card pops up.
What's funny is when I tested this route, I got the Croconaw. And I was like, okay, that might be worth coming back to because it's better than Wailord. I didn't even see the fucking Heatrans.
I just want one of you fucks to be shiny so I can move on.
And that's why I stayed at one area. Which, like, I got the Beldum, which was not exactly what I wanted, but, like, it's still a good Pokemon. But like you said, now I have to evolve it, though.
Yeah, that one's gonna be fun because it only takedown.
Well, at
You
least.
don't want to use fucking experience share because you like to be stubborn.
Yeah, I was gonna say after Winona, I can have the experience share. Aaron has Terravolt as an ability. That could get gross.
Kinda nutty.
That could get gross.
You want to tech a fucking earthquake on a flying type somehow?
Just because I could. Doing things in game just to say fuck you.
Well, at least that's the rare fucking spawn.
Yeah.
Although an Aegis Slash would not be a bad idea.
Yeah, and like a Nidoking is a decent Pokemon depending on what TMs you have.
Yeah,
It's just
really.
tragic that it depends on your TMs.
Yeah, it can be a very great Mon if you have the moves. Because once it hits Nidoking, it will not learn a single fucking thing.
And I really don't know shit about Heatran. It might actually be a god of a Pokemon, but
I think it was just bulky and it can hit hard because fire type and steel type.
yeah. I don't have, I mean, I have a Groudon, but like, other than that, I don't have much for bulk. Oh, I have a Yuki.
He could just be a good setup Mon.
But so could Metagross, but the issue is, it has to be a Metagross. Like, I'm looking at a Pokemon I'm not going to be able to use till like the 7th or 8th gym.
Because the second he evolves, he's only gonna, or into Metang, he's only gonna know Metal Claw and Confusion.
Which would work if I could somehow find an Eviolite. Because that would boost his defense. Keep him alive a little bit longer.
Or I just gotta figure out which Mon that had that would heal from it.
Well, it's ironic because I was going to go surf and get the 2 encounters that we can get for the surfing encounter going south, because I see that there's 2 spots that are still grayed out, but like, nah, I'm stubborn.
Yeah.
Given the upside is I at least have a shiny now, so like, stream ends, whatever, I have a build on now. Which, you know, is better than worst case scenario, but like,
Yep. I mean, like I said, knowing my fucking luck with shinies, I would not get one today's stream.
but like I said, that's what I figured. Just put on some music in the background, up the speed, and just hang out for a bit. A little bit of vibes. I also already got one of my objectives, so like, I think I'm gonna go make my Kool-Aid now. And when I come back, you're gonna have a shiny.
You'll hear it.
My headphones won't even be on, but I'll hear it.
It also doesn't help that I haven't had fucking cat.
I'll be right back.
days. Riveting gameplay. Gotta love it. Music is.
Oh my god, is that a shiny? Wow.
Yeah, it's so shiny.
The only thing that's shiny is my fucking tears in my eyes for not getting this bitch.
The only thing that looks shiny is the inside of the barrel I'm looking at.
Kurt Cobain POV.
God, that meme will live on forever.
Only because he didn't. Too far, maybe? Too far, maybe?
might have crossed the line there a little bit.
We'll keep it on the record, but we'll make caution of it, alright? We might be tiptoeing the line a little bit, but like, we'll take that. We'll take that.
Get a strongly worded email in your fucking stream box tomorrow.
It was. I think it was also the fact that there was absolute zero hesitation on my part. Like, I'm one of those people that, like, I know I say some fucked up shit, but like, there's sometimes where there's zero hesitation and the words just come out, and then I realize what I said. That was one of those. Where it's like, oh hey,
Body kind of just goes on autopilot. It's like, wait, hang on a second.
Yeah, that's why I like playing Cards Against Humanity with our group, because like, I sometimes just have those jokes that go way too far, and then somehow go farther. And then it was like, oh no, Connor, no. And then my card doesn't win, despite making everybody laugh so hard they had to stop drinking. Like, bro, what?
Oh, I've just accepted the fact I am not funny when it comes to Cards Against Humanity. I never fucking win a card.
And see, and I've learned with Cards Against Humanity, especially with our friend group, is that like, all of them are, you know, good for them, but they're all God-loving creatures. So, some of my dark humor goes against some of those beliefs, so they don't want to pick the card. Despite it being obviously the funniest card, it still doesn't win. And those are only the ones that piss me off. Is like, any other time, it's like, okay, if I lose to a funny card, I couldn't care less. But like, when it's obvious that my card was the funniest and it doesn't win the popular vote, yeah, that irritates me.
What's that Jackbox game where you have to pick out the imposter out of the group?
I don't know.
Because I remember when I would
Espionage?
play that with Danny and
I think it's Espionage.
yes. Like, I would play that with Danny and his family, and every single time they're like, oh, it has to be Wesley. It's like, my guy, I am the least suspicious person here.
You also said that, but like, I played Among Us with you.
And I still play an honest game, and you fucks don't believe me.
It was the fact that you also watched Danny kill and said nothing about that fact. It's not the fact that you watched the orange guy kill someone. It was the fact that you're like, yeah, it's a dead body. I'm just standing here, but I didn't kill him.
Yeah, and you also fucking threw me out because I was on the other side of the fucking med bay.
Okay, the
Telling
funny...
you where I was.
That one was just us being... mainly me, being loud and drunk. Because I was the one that even said, oh, hey, it'd be funny if it was him on the other side of the wall and someone just, like, dressed up as him and made us think it was him. And then Danny did exactly that, and after we voted for you, I was like, son of a bitch, it's Danny. Like, I realized it! You just caught the stray and got killed because of it.
See, here's my thing.
Also the
I'm not
fact...
good at detective games because I play an honest fucking game until I am forced to fucking lie.
And, like, the thing that makes it worse was the fact that your only defense there at the same time was, okay, but it wasn't me. That's not a good defense!
At that point in the night, I was like, yeah, I was done. I was like, yeah, go ahead and throw me out. I don't fucking care. It wasn't me.
I was like, I don't remember what game it was. It was one of the other times. I think it was that same session we played Among Us, and like, I was the imposter, and I was legitimately just fucking around. I wasn't playing the game serious at all. And like, someone was like, oh hey, I need to go do medbay scan, and I'm like, oh hey, I just finished that, but I can vouch for you. And then they fucking vouched me for some dumb reason, and I got the whole game scot-free. Like, I was mind-boggled, because I was, like, I, like, killed two people, vented in there. They obviously should have told that I didn't walk in there. But they're like, oh, hey, you did medbay scan? Oh, they just, you know, can you vouch for me? You're like, oh, no, man, I finished the task, I can't see it.
I think funniest moment I think for Among Us was when we were like, because some people had like playback in their microphones.
Yeah.
Fucking Ryan did his medbay scan. I can hear it. I knew he was good. I still somehow got him thrown out. And
Yeah.
I did not remember that he was good until I remembered exactly after the votes were tallied. It's like, oh wait, I heard his fucking medbay scan. I'm a fucking idiot.
I remember one time when we were playing it, and Ryan was being an absolute sweat. Like, he was timing people doing their task. And so, like, there was one where it was like, this task takes 10 seconds, you took 12, it's you. And we're like, brother, like, let's just play the game. Like, you don't have to do it to that criteria. Like, okay. And then, like, he would do that and, like, be the absolute best, worst crewmate you could be. And then, like, the 3 rounds he had imposter, he, like, vented right in front of, like, me and Danny. And then, like, the next round, he, like, killed Ben in front of, like, Evan and Danny. And then, like, 2 rounds later, he killed in front of, like, 3 of us. And we're like, brother, how could you be this good of a crewmate but suck so bad at being an imposter today?
Or that fucking one night where I was never the fucking imposter once.
I think the funniest part was, like, after about, like, an hour and a half, I just was like, it's not Wes. It's never Wes.
Yeah.
It's not Wes.
It'll never be me. I don't know why the fuck you kept y'all kept suspecting me. It's like, I have not been imposter once that entire fucking
Yeah,
night.
the only one that I will, like I said, I heavily pointed the finger was the one when you're on the fucking dead body. It was like, yeah, I was there. Yeah, he's dead, but I didn't kill him. I was like, okay, we need more information than just wasn't me, Chief. Like, at that point, I just voted for you because I was annoyed.
Yeah, I
The f-
watched
what-
Danny fucking do it. He fucking walks off and is like, I ain't saying shit.
I think that was a part too, was the fact that I think, was it Alec or because there was someone that was in earshot that heard you say I ain't saying shit, and then you were just like, oh no, I ain't saying shit, like I ain't, nope. And we're like, brother, no, that's how this game works.
I was out for blood at that point in the night. I didn't care.
I think my favorite one is I'm trying to remember what. I think it was with Alec. It had to have been, because he and I just have our stupid ass moments sometimes. And we both were not playing the game seriously. And, like, I think it was Ben. It was either Ben or Ryan that was like, oh, hey, there's 3 of us in this room, so clearly you can't kill me unless you're both the imposter. So I killed him in front of Alec, who was not the imposter. And I just, like, killed, and I was like, so we chill? He was like, oh yeah, we cool. And then we played the whole game like we had no idea what happened, that like we were holding hands doing our own stuff around the map, and we're like, so he just died. We're like, natural causes apparently. Like, it was just the funniest thing, just like, killed him. We chill? Yeah, we chill. Alright, cool. Like,
God, we need to fucking get the Town of Us mod going.
yeah, I would be game for it. Just because it's been so long since I've played it, it would be like playing it for the first time again.
Yeah.
Especially when we do some of the other maps, too, because I know they have extra new maps out. So it's like, new tests, new maps, new roles. It'd be like a whole new game.
Oh yeah. It'll be a brand new game from the last time we played it. Because I think the last time I fucking played it was on my shitty ass laptop.
Yeah.
That was like almost 2 fucking years ago.
Yup. I'm still trying to debate if I even want a heat ran. Like, I have a fire type of combustion. I have bulk with.
The fuck's my shiny?
Chatty's losing it.
At this point in the night, yes.
I mean, I was gonna say my game's at like 230%. Yours is still at 150. So what? Mine's 80% faster. So that's why my shiny was faster. I don't know.
You also didn't move from your spot the entire time.
Yeah, no, I kind of just beelined it there. Yeah, I also, like, saved my game last from where we ended our stream, which was in Rustboro. So, I was right by the gym leader, too, so I just fought him and beelined it to Meteor Falls. You kind of took the scenic route.
Took the scenic route twice.
these are facts.
Just one of you bastards be pink. That's all I want.
I'm waiting to find that outbreak that's gonna be like all just mega Pokemon.
God.
Since that seems like something this game's got to throw your direction eventually, right?
Yeah, because I don't think I've seen a single mega this entire run.
And I literally started off this stream with encountering Mega, your boy.
Boy. No, knowing my luck, my encounter will be in this fucking pool.
Which, like, I guess the only one that kind of sucks is Yanma, but at least it's a cool shiny.
It'll be Yanma. It'll be the worst fucking possible one.
Given, like,
So,
on paper,
night.
for my route, it kind of was the worst one. Because it was like Seadra, Raikou, Slacking, or Beldum.
Yeah, I mean, they're all useful in their own right, but, you know, pseudo-legendary shiny.
Yeah. Could have just had, you know, a shiny legendary with Raikou. Or a shiny tank of a Pokemon, which would have been Slacking.
Yeah, without Truant.
Without Truant. Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
I still would have preferred Beldum.
I mean, I gotta look at it realistically, though, too, is that I will find the Metagross site eventually. Like, so, like, I could have a shiny Mega. These are things that could happen.
Oh yeah, and I forgot which Pokemon Center it is, but one of the people in there gives you a honey.
Whack. Too late for that now. We did our own
Yeah.
thing.
We kind of already been past that point.
Okay, what does shiny little bitch even look like? Because I know, like, the eyes are, like, a magenta, like,
I think he's
pink
more
color.
yellowish, if I'm not wrong.
Okay, so yeah, this is a little bit more pale with, like, some really nice purple eyes. And instead of just steel looking, it looks more like a brass. Alright. I could vibe with that shiny. Why is this webpage showing me Mustangs for sale?
I guess it wants you to run into people. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, like... Well, why do I want a 2019 Ford Mustang? Brother, my Challenger works great! Like,
For now.
what the fuck? Honestly, that was probably the thing that made my day the most, was after driving around in, you know, at least with the minivan thing today, at least it was a Chrysler. At least it was still a Mopar.
Yeah.
So, like, the whole steering wheel and how things were set up were what I was used to in the Challenger, but, like, still don't like driving around with, like, a four-banger. I felt like I, like, put my foot to the floor to get up to speed on the freeway.
Meanwhile, you just tap on the gas and I'm already speeding.
Oh, pretty much. That's how it was. Like, I was like, okay, I'd, like, doubled my horsepower from what I was just driving. I need to be a little more careful.
Yep. My mom and dad are like, well, why are you always driving so fast? Like, you don't understand. I tap on the fucking accelerator for more than a second, I'm already over the fucking
I have
speed
no
limit now.
choice.
Like, I go 30 or nothing. There's no in between.
Yeah.
If I'm on the fucking highway, I'm gonna let it rip because fuck all the other people.
My favorite is, like, there's certain roads, like, you go through where it's like, oh, you know, like, 35 on this bend, and you're just like, okay, I'm, like, tapping the brake every other second to keep it at that speed. What the fuck you mean? Like, I am just coasting and I'm speeding. Bitch, what?
Yeah, for real. It's like I can be coasting, I'll still be fucking 3 over. It's like, what do you want from me? I'm actively not pressing the accelerator, and I'm still somehow speeding.
Yeah. Make that make sense. All what that means is, Dodge, you did it right.
Yeah, before you fucked up.
Well, hold on. I wouldn't go that far. I've been seeing some rumors in the car community that they might be working on some shit.
Oh, we straight up bullied them to get the Hemis back.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Like, I'm here for it. I just want them. This is my stupid, just hear me out. I want a Hemi in the new Hornet. Because it's such a small little hatchback. It's like the same size as, like, the Subaru. What is it? I think it's the Crosstrek is what Kelly has. So it's like the same size as that. But put a fucking V8 in it. Like, you wouldn't even have to supercharge it. You just put the V8 in there. Like, buddy, that thing would fly.
My thing is, with the new body electrics, I hate the fucking front.
I'm not the biggest fan of the front, yeah.
If they swapped out the front, changed out the fucking headlights, and put the V8 in there, I might have considered buying it.
Well, they would have to redo the front end a little bit to make space for a grill if they're gonna keep the same body for like a 6-pack even, for like a straight 6, because it needs airflow if it's an engine, so it needs a grill and a radiator in that area. So they might have to redesign the front for it, which I'm hoping they do.
If they just said fuck the EVs, we're just stick to our guns, and they made it with that specific body style, just changed out the front, I would have considered buying it.
Yeah, like I said, just
They said, fuck the consumer, we're gonna go EV, even though our entire brand is based on fucking horsepower.
well, they also do that because of some potential laws that would getting signed in, and then a lot of them got signed out the window, which great for us as car people.
Yeah, we said, this is fucking stupid, you're doing more harm than good, fuck out
Yeah.
of here.
Fuck your electric cars. Give me a fucking thing that vibrates and makes noise.
Give me the thing that makes a happy chemical.
Yeah.
Like, a few days ago, like, I know this joke has been beat to death already, but every fucking time I see it, I involuntarily fucking shake my head every goddamn time I see a fucking Cybertruck. I just think some dumbass is literally that fucking stupid.
Well, see, my thing is, I always just,
Shitty fucking car and drive it around town.
I always just have that thought of like,
Ridiculous
damn,
ever.
I wish I had that much money I could just make a purchase like that. Because the fact that they did it,
If I had the money, I wouldn't even consider the purchase. I'm like, nah.
like, that's the thing. If I had the money where I didn't even have to consider it now, I could be like, hey, look at this funny, stupid-looking car. I'm gonna fucking buy it. Like, bruh. For the
Yeah,
same
so if I
price,
had
you
that
get
kind
so
of
much
money for
better
that
cars
fucking
and so
car, I
much
would've
better,
bought
like,
it.
better economical cars. But like, nah, you just Cybertruck. Okay.
Nah. I would pay the extra fee to have a fucking Viper built.
I would go with literally anything that has an engine, not electric.
There was talks about them wanting to bring back the Viper at one point or another, but they couldn't figure out how to implement everything that's required to make it road safe.
Yeah.
So I think they ended up shelving it because of that.
Yeah, the stupid road legalities. Stupid ass.
Like you had to have side skirt bags for airbags and all this other technical shit, and they're like, yeah, we didn't want to do that.
That's always like my favorite thing, like watching Top Gear, is always when they talk about cars and they start comparing, and then they're like, but wait, what's the one downside of your car? Oh yeah, it can't legally be on roads. Yeah, that's kind of a big deal breaker. It's just like, yeah, you had to get special permits to use it for our recordings and everything for the show. So like, yeah, how is a normal person supposed to do that? Yeah, you're not. Okay, so now your option is this car that you could just buy and drive on the road, or the car that you would have to have towed to the track. whatever you could get there. Seems like an
Or you
easy
could
choice.
drive it if you just aren't dumb and know where the cops are.
Yeah, just
Or if you find the one cop that's gonna be a stick in the ass.
yeah. That's about pretty much anything though.
Yeah, like most of my cop buddies, fucking chill as hell, coolest people all around. There's always that one, no matter what office it is, no matter what county, no matter what city. There's always that fucking one
Oh yeah.
that think they're the hottest shit in the entire world and nobody can touch them.
Yep. And they have one of two things. Either they are like new to it, or they've been there for 25 years, and there is no in between.
Yep, it's the buzz cuts. It's the fucking buzz cuts.
Yeah.
Every fucking time.
Is the buzz
Highway
cuts
Patrol,
with
they
the
hire
aviators. It's always the aviator motherfuckers too.
Then Highway Patrol, they just hire those motherfuckers. They don't hire anybody else.
Yep. Much like in full surprising, like I still have yet to be pulled over.
Yeah, I wish I could say the same. I've
Giving
been
my
pulled over more in fucking Sophia than I have in my entire life in any other vehicle.
and like what's funny to me is like there's been definitely like times where like there was one the other day that actually like made me laugh really hard. Because I was on my way home, I was kind of hangry, and I was just mindset was just go home. Go home, cool down, have some food. That's what I kept telling myself. And like everybody that was on the road going down, like, yeah, on my way home from work, it was just idiot after idiot, like just going into lanes with no blinkers, no signaling, just hard braking, so then they can then turn on their blinker and turn. And I was just over all of it.
Yeah, where they're already halfway into the lane before they even consider fucking
Yeah.
their blinker.
Yeah. And so like finally I had an open patch of road where I was just like, I'm going the fuck home. And then I was like, one thing that I looked down, I'm like, I am going criminal miles per hour. I need to stop. So like, had to talk to myself like, brother, fucking stop, or just like, go to a McDonald's or something. Like, just go get a sandwich from a gas station if you need to. Like, this isn't worth getting a ticket over. Like, you'll make it there. Just calm the
My
fuck
thing
down.
is that-
And so like I stopped like the next intersection I went through, there was like 3 cops. And I was like, okay, well I'm glad I had that talk to myself because like I would have been fucked.
Yeah, fucking. That usually when that happens to me, where people are just being absolute fucks on the road, don't want to move over or anything like that. They're just cruising.
Welcome to
down the
Minnesota. They don't fucking don't know how to
45,
drive.
50. Yeah, they'll cruise down the fucking highway at 45, 50 miles an hour, sitting in the middle or fucking left lane. I'm like, what in God's green earth do you think you're fucking doing?
Nothing
You
right.
Get the fuck out of my way, or I'll fucking go around you. And the second I try to fucking pass, they fucking start speeding up 10 miles over the speed limit. It's like, what in the fuck are you doing?
The ones that always made me
I will
laugh.
fucking win this race. You are not fucking winning this.
The one that always made me laugh is when someone's going slow and I'm like finally just like, okay, you've been going slow for like a block. I'm just fuck it. I'm going around you. So I turn my blinker on, go in the next lane. As I'm passing them, they turn their blinker on. I'm like, I'm the asshole now. I'm the impatient one. It's like every time, like, I'm the douchebag. I get it. All right, yeah. Because there's even times where, like, especially like down by like the mall and all that, where I'm just like, I know you're gonna turn the blinker. I know you're gonna turn. You're either going to the restaurant or the bus stop or something in the area, the fucking mall maybe. But like, I know you're going slow because you're turning, but the speed limit is 45, but you're going 35. Do you know that, or are you just waiting to turn?
Or they're fucking lost, don't know where the hell they're going, so they're slowing down a bit. It's like, motherfucker.
Yeah.
It's like, you have GPS for a reason. Just fucking follow it.
Or like my big thing is like even like going down trout fishing, you know? Sometimes it's not a signal. If I don't know where I'm going, I will just simply pull over. I don't waste anybody's time. If need be, you find a parking spot, or you're just pulling someone's driveway quick, reboot some stuff, see if you got a signal, and then you go. Like, you don't just start pitter-pattering at like 20 miles under the speed limit because you're lost.
Yeah, or pull off to the fucking side of the road or something.
Yeah, like I said,
Get
just
the fuck out of
pull-
the way.
Pull over. It's not that hard. It's just, yeah, I
You'll
know.
have those fucks that'll sit there and try to do like a U-turn from the fucking shoulder. I'm like, what in God's green fucking earth are you doing?
Yeah, I just don't go it. Or you get the ones that are on the shoulder because they pulled over to figure out where they were, and then they just like out of nowhere just crank the wheel left and pull back on the freeway like they're not sitting still.
Yeah.
It's like, brother, start getting up to speed a little bit on the shoulder, turn your blinker on and merge on. Like, I know it's not a lane, but at least that's a safer way to do it than just turning into traffic that's going 70 miles an hour.
Yeah. Or, you know, wait for a big enough fucking gap where you can do
Yeah.
it that way.
Well, they'll wait for the gap, and then they'll start, and then they'll, like, floor it to 35, and then just slowly start to raise their speed like it's an on-ramp.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, you enter freeways
Already
going
on the highway,
35.
You're supposed to be up to like fucking 65.
No, I'm going to use this on-ramp, and I'm going to enter it at 35. No more, no less. That's the safest option. As the 5 cars behind you are slamming on their brakes because they're going 75.
Yeah, and then fucking traffic gets backed up for miles because of your dumbass.
Yeah, yeah, because of one dumbass, and it's a whole chain reaction, and it's like, that's why I laughed really hard. There's like years ago, even still I saw them. There were billboards that were like, "Oh hey, tired of sitting in Minnesota traffic? Blame the governor." Blah blah blah. I was like, no, it's the fucking drivers. It has nothing to do with him. Like,
Yeah, that's an individual fucking.
well, like
effort.
I don't care about the governor, but like that's not his fault that people don't know how to drive. That's just the education system.
Yeah, y'all have driving programs up here. What the hell are they teaching you guys?
I don't know. I didn't take.
Like my fucking grandparents and my parents fucking just put me behind the wheels. Like, all right, you're doing this.
That was my first experience driving. My dad and I were deer hunting, and like he was trying to look something up on his phone, so we just like we pulled over. We were driving around like the little like forest area, and he just like, you know what? We're technically not on a legal road. You drive. And I was just like, okay. So then I just drove us around the little camp area in the forest a little bit while he was fucking around on his phone. This was like, oh, this is it. This is how I'm gonna learn to drive. All right, cool. Which was unique because I saw a porcupine. We're just waddling.
Yeah, my dad did the whole classic dead chain store parking lot teaching kind of moment.
See, I never had that. Like, I know Kelly and I did go through and like, because after I moved out, that's just kind of what we did on Sundays, or Sunday mornings anyways, that we would just go drive for like an hour or two so I can get more comfortable with it.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, no, we did. We got like a couple traffic cones and like set them up in like one parking lot, one time. Otherwise, I was just like, do I really need the traffic cones if like I'm trying to park in a spot where there's lines marking the spot? Like, clearly, if I'm not in the spot, then I didn't do it. But I also kept for the 90-degree back end. I kept trying to do it in like one swoop. And then like when I would go take the test, they were like, "Oh yeah, you get like 2 adjustments." I'm like, "Motherfucker, what?"
It's like, I'll do it in one.
Yeah, pretty much. I took one readjustment just because I could.
Yeah, I think when I did the parallel parking, all they did was they took you down to the downtown square, and this area is usually fucking busy, obviously in the middle of fucking day. But they're like, we're just gonna put 2 cones here in front of the courthouse. It's a fucking elevated curb, and the side of the curb will reach your fucking door. Do not fucking scrape your goddamn door, and make sure you hit or park between the cones. I
Yeah,
don't know why our courthouse decided to put fucking massive curbs in front of their fucking courthouse.
the
I
part
don't
that
get it.
got me was the fact that like I was like ready for where I was gonna like, because I saw people who did like the drive test here, and like had dash cams on their cars when they did it. So I had a good idea about the track and everything for over here, and I saw like 4 different spots where they made you do the parallel park. And I was like, okay, those all, you know, whatever. Of course, the one I got told to park at wasn't any of those.
Yeah, it's the makeshift one.
But it was nice because it was kind of like a little downhill. So like, you know, as you want to park on a downhill, you crank the wheel. So if your brake goes out, it wedges against the curb. Being smart.
Yeah.
And so like I did that. when I parallel parked, and like my instructor, because I just whipped in the spot. I did not readjust at all. I just went forward and then back straight into it and said I was good. So my instructor, like, obviously, like, hard-assingly graded it. Because they're like, yeah, you could have been over more. But you cranked your wheel the right direction, so we'll count that as a wash. And I was like, oh, okay. And also, it's the funniest thing, because, like, going into the driving test, I'm one of those that, like, when I'm ready and prepared for something, I am ready and I'm prepared for it.
Yeah,
Except for...
kind of just wing it.
Yeah, see, the issue was the curveball I had was I was expecting, you know, like, middle-aged man to be my instructor. Not some, like, very attractive, like, 35-year-old woman.
Yeah, no, I had...
So I was like, oh, I got this. I know how to drive. I'm ready. And then she's like, hey, I'll be your instructor today. And I was like, fuck, I'm nervous now. Fuck. Pretty girl in the car. Shit.
Yeah, no, I had an older lady that had a massive growth on the side of her face, and I'm just like, oh, okay.
Okay, at least that's not, you know, distracting.
Yeah, it's like, it won't be like in my mirrors and I can see it the whole time.
Yeah. Yeah, this is like I said, it was just the funniest thing. Just like, oh, I got this. I'm not nervous at all. Oh shit, you're attractive. Shit, I'm nervous. I was like, fuck. Yeah, that's the curveball you throw at me, huh, life? Thanks. Which then was hilarious, because then past that, and then got home. Kelly could take her car to work, and then I took her stepmom's Mercedes around town for a little bit. After just getting my license.
You know what I need? I need one of those fucking, like, Pokemon counters, so, like, every time a Celebi pops up on the screen, the counter goes up. Because I'm curious, I'm over fucking, like, 200 by now at this point.
What's funny you say that is I have a program on my computer to click to count things. So, like, for example, like, your Celebi, you get 4 per encounter, yeah?
Dude.
So you could have it just count in increments of 4. So every time you hit, like, a shortcut button on your keyboard, whatever you program it to, it would just go up by 4 per time.
My lazy ass would just be hitting the 4 button.
Yeah, it does a click forward, it pluses 4. Yeah, fair enough. Because I know I used to use a lot of those back when I did, like, my either egg hatching or encounters for Pokemon when I would shiny hunt. I did it for Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee, but it really didn't matter because it was every single encounter, not just the one I wanted, but it made me seem more sane when I was focusing the one Pokemon.
But I keep getting these other fuckers, and I'm not getting a single thing usable.
Will he get shiny number 2 before he gets shiny number 1? Let's find out.
Very likely, knowing my luck in years.
Well, okay, let's be honest. When it comes to our luck, they are just literally yin and yang. Because, like, you get good luck, but you also do everything precisely to have that good luck. And then you got my dumbass that's just like, bitch, YOLO, and we'll just go for full-on shinies.
Yeah, I have the shiny charm, I have the fucking sandwich recipes, and every fucking thing else. Still takes me fucking 2 to 3 hours to find a single shiny. This motherfucker will come in 5 minutes like, hey, I got a shiny.
I mean, if it counts for the last couple streams I've done have been rougher for me. Even though
I
that...
think the last shiny I caught was that fucking Heracross. When I was doing shit for the Pokedex to get those shiny mythicals they were doing for
Yeah.
them. I wasn't even trying for it. I was looking for something else completely irrelevant. Fucking turned my camera around, fucking shiny Heracross sitting right behind me. I was like, oh, okay.
I think the Heracross is a perfect example, too, was where I was just like, holy shit, Heracross outbreak, I'm gonna go get my shiny, and you're like, you say like it's that easy. Me 10 minutes later, look, I got a shiny. And then me go like, oh shit, it's a boy. I want the female. I want the shiny pink heart. 3 hours later. Because that was the one that was rough. Because I was like, I'm going to bed once I get this. And I was like, I have been shiny hunting this for like 3.5 hours. Please, just give it to me.
Yeah, I think I've been on this one specific route for about an hour and a half by now.
Well, we're 2 hours into the stream, and it probably did not take terribly long to fight Norman. You also didn't have to spend much time at your first spot.
I spent a decent amount of time, not a hell of a lot.
Well, you were over there by the time I got my shiny, and I got my shiny at like an hour 20 into the stream. So you've been there for... You've probably been there for like an hour. Yeah, I would agree. Easily an hour you've been there. Because I don't remember how much longer it was after you changed location that I did get my first one.
Yeah, because I was like heading over here.
You know what? I'll give you the luck this time, alright? I'm gonna go to a different route. So then you can get the shiny. Maybe because I don't remember what the fuck my other encounters were. Oh! This is Fiona. Oh, okay. Or Burger. It would be better if it was Manaphy, but...
Alright, you're just getting all the legendaries, I see.
Apparently... Okay, so... The game makes you fight Megas, but it gives me... Oh! Okay, this is one that has 2 shiny Mega Chars. Or 2 Mega... Okay. Let's go for a shiny Mega. Just because it'd be fucking hilarious. And by that I mean hilarious to one of
I
us.
want you to be a different color.
Even though, like, shiny Fiona, like, that really doesn't do it for me. I'll be...
Isn't it like eye colored the only thing that's different?
I want to say it's like a little bit more pale too, but like, it really doesn't do it for me.
Kind of like the Arbok and Gengars of the world.
Cause like, I have a Wild Lord, and that's an egg Pokemon, so it's hard to catch. Plus, it's a legendary egg Pokemon. That just kind of sounds like hell to try and catch. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, kind of booty cheeks. I mean, they were somewhat easy in ZA, or not ZA, fucking Legends Arceus.
But that's also like 5 generations later than this.
You're not wrong.
I would just like a Mega Charizard. That would be kind of dope. Even though Pangoro, yeah, some of the other ones kind of ruin it. I'm gonna keep it real with you.
Mostly just assume most shinies nowadays are just not that impressive.
Chespin.
All it is just like a different shading or a different, like, hem piece is a different color.
I don't know, my favorite ones are like the pink or the bright green ones. Cause like SPN shiny, I know a lot of people shit on it, but like, I like little alien cat, I ain't gonna lie.
And the simple fucker that likes the black ones.
Aren't you the southerner?
Yeah, I realized I said that with heavy southern accent too, as I did.
Hey, at least you're not like the rest. You a real one.
Hey, my best friend was Mexican growing up. I don't know what you want from me.
Everyone needs a good Mexican growing up. That's what I gotta say.
Yeah, the Mexican friend growing up. I have a Mexican friend now.
See. At least I'm not allergic to tomatoes and avocado. Like I said, I remember saying that to somebody at work a while back about how my sister's the worst Mexican, and they're like, how could you be a bad Mexican?
You're allergic to your culture.
And I jokingly said like, oh, you can't do yard work, but in reality, and they're just like, bro, and I'm like, no, like seriously, like, she can't eat half of our food, like just look up Mexican recipes and look at how many things have either, you know, cilantro, tomatoes, or avocado in it. Some way, shape, or form.
The dishes.
Like, it is a large majority. And I'm just over here like, bro, you can't eat that.
I've noticed your family just kinda hates food.
Okay, my family doesn't hate food. They just have their things. I don't know.
Well, fucking Nicole can't have your culture's food. Kelly can't have gluten.
She can have gluten, seafood, and she doesn't like fish. And yeah, and then she also fell in love with she loved pigs so much that she chose to stop eating them. So like, yeah, my options literally poultry or beef. Which is why, well, I mean, I still have pork in the house, so like every now and then I'll cook some bacon or like the other day I was just craving like Little Smokies and barbecue sauce. I don't know why, but that was a craving I had. So that's exactly what I did, because we had Little Smokies on sale at work. So I bought a pack at barbecue sauce, called it good. And yes, that was respectfully Boston. Why does Lotad have Primordial Sea? What the fuck? Lotad, what are you doing?
I will call down the thunder.
'Tis I.
The tism is I.
Yeah, because that was the other thing when we went down to Texas back in October. That was like, I even like warned Kelly. I was like, I'm gonna eat shrimp when we're down there, because like we're at the Gulf of Mexico. I'm gonna have some Gulf shrimp. Especially because like only time I've had shrimp was when I was younger and I didn't like it because it was overcooked. So it was a texture thing. And it's been so long since I've had it that I was like, maybe I do like shrimp. I don't fucking know.
It honestly took me years to have the guts to actually eat shrimp. But
Yeah.
when I did, oh my god, it was so fucking good. I love shrimp.
Yeah, because we went to the spot in Galveston, and they had like, what was it? It was like the Diablo shrimp or something like that. So it was like spicy, and my dad got it, and like I tried some of it, and like that was some damn good shrimp. Oh, there's this fucking Mega Gyarados in mine, huh?
Imagine that.
Look, a Mega. Wow, who would have fucking thought?
Oh wow, look, a very surprising lack of fucking megas in mine.
Yeah, because even when we were down in Surfside, we went to the Seahorse, and they had like some fried shrimp, and like that was probably the best shrimp we had the entire trip, which is ironic because it was so close to the beach house. But like, they were all like perfectly just like pretty much like melt in your mouth tender, but with a perfect crunch, and we're all just like, all right, this is where you gotta go for shrimp. Learned.
Yeah. I forget where it was. I think it was somewhere around in Dallas, which is, I know it's not a great idea for fucking food spots. But for some reason, this place had amazing fucking Louisiana gumbo.
I've been wanting to make gumbo.
Like fucking alligator tail gumbo, it had all the fucking words.
No,
I'm
man.
like, oh my lord.
That was the one thing that my dad and I were gonna try and get when we were down there, was like one of the Cajun boils.
It's so fucking
But the day
so
the
good.
couple times when we were like suggesting it, other people weren't really in the mood for that type of food, and we're like, all right, fair enough. You know, we gotta find a middle ground somewhere.
That's why you go off on your own and make those other fuckers go eat somewhere else.
Yeah, no, because he and I are both just like, I want the one where they grab it out of the pot, it's still in, like the plastic bag, and it just takes over the entire table. That's what I want. You got some crayfish, some claws,
Traditional
shrimp.
Louisiana gumbo.
Yeah, that's what I want. And I was just like, I want it to be an experience. 'Cause, yeah, it was funny, 'cause-
what they do is they just boil it in a big fucking pot in a bag.
Yeah, and like I said, to me it was the funniest thing because like my dad and I were both on the same page, and like everyone was like, I guess maybe no, if it sounds good when we're out, and I'm like, bitch.
That's why you drop them off somewhere else and you and your dad go eat.
I have Cresselia over
Ryan,
here.
you decide.
Yeah. Well, it was funny because like going into the whole trip, because they were like, oh, you've been down here multiple times, so like you'll be our tour guide. So like, yeah, I had so many things bookmarked, so when someone was like, this kind of sounds good, I was like, yo, I got this place hooked up. And they're like, shit, really? Because there was one we went to, they were in the mood for like more like brunchy type food, so I brought us to got us to a place, and they had like a breakfast burger, and instead of a top and a bottom bun, it was a glazed donut.
Yeah,
Well-
that's just straight up Texas shit.
Yeah, with a burger and an egg and bacon on it. I'm like, that sounds amazing. Like, that is up my alley. And the part that I,
burger is what we call it.
yeah, the part that got me was the fact that like the glazed donut, because they also like put a little bit of butter down and like put it on the griddle, so it was almost like caramelized. Yeah, I was like, all right, yep, this is it. This is exactly what we want. It was just unfortunate because we were there on a Sunday, and the Cowgirls were playing, and they lost their game.
It's always a great day.
It was hilarious because it was against the Packers, though. But we were all like, man, good thing our trip wasn't like a week sooner, because that was when the Texans played in Minnesota.
Yeah.
Because we were like, oh, we were like, that would have been kind of funny, but at the same time, us being who we are, we would have gone out for it. It would have been funny.
Yeah,
Even though that game
I would
was
be that
horrendous.
fucker on that game, I'd be that fucker wearing the fucking Stroud jersey in the sea of fucking purple.
Yep. And I would be the one person in the entire city of that we were in with a Vikings jersey. You know, I still got to get the Jazzies
Surprising
jersey.
How I think Minnesota and Texas kind of just swap people every so often.
Yeah.
It's like, here, you take these fucks, we'll take these fucks.
Just
Oh,
like,
good.
damn, I'm tired of watching these fuckers lose. I'm gonna watch these fuckers. Damn, I'm tired of watching these fuckers lose again.
It's like, god damn it, why did both teams suck?
That's how it felt when well, back when they existed, but watching the Arizona Coyotes for hockey. Because there was different things that they were built just like the Wild. And so, like, there would be times watching a game where it would just generally just piss me off. Because I'm like, if I want to watch a game like this, I would just go watch the Wild. I would go watch my home team versus watching my favorite team if they're going to play like this. But my favorite was still that there was a game we were at, and it was like, I think the Wild were leading 2-0. Coyotes had like maybe 14 shots on net through like the first 40 minutes of the game. It was rough. And there was a part where they got the power play. And I was generally pissed off because they just passed it for like a minute. And like Kelly and my mom were like, oh, are they actually gonna like shoot the puck? I'm like, no, what they're gonna do is they're gonna pass it like this. And they're gonna pass it back to the point, pass it to this player, pass it here, and then they're gonna score off of one shot taken in the last 5 minutes of this game is gonna piss me off. And then it is exactly what happened, that they scored, and I'm like, I'm happy, but I'm still pissed. Like, I am so happy that my team finally scored, but holy fuck, I'm pissed because I called it.
Yeah, no, I think the only exposure I've ever had to the Arizona team is I was on the lake with my grandparents, like doing a family outing kind of thing. And they were taking us out on the boat, and we decided to stop at a certain spot so the kids can swim and everything. So I go jump in the water, and I find a fucking Arizona Coyotes hat floating in the fucking water. I took that bitch,
That sounds about right.
and I had it for quite a few years.
Free hat,
I
yoink.
don't know why I never fucking wore it. I just took a hat out of the water, had no idea where the fuck it came from. He's like, yeah, this is mine now.
Yoink. Okay, I found where I could get my Dragon type.
I just want one of you fuckers to sparkle.
Because Shiny Reshiram would go hard. And then I could name it Cleopatra.
Yeah, because it would have the gold rings.
Yeah, yeah. Like, there's like 5 creative nicknames I have for Pokemon. Shiny Reshiram is one of them.
I usually say one of my nicknames, which I think my Tyranitar actually named it, is just say for like my biggest fucking boy on the team.
And seeing, I had a whole series. What's funny is you could probably go through on my YouTube channel and look at my like episode 1s for some playthroughs that are all incomplete because I fucked up the save file, or I deleted the ROM by accident. But either way,
As you do.
yeah, as you do when you spring clean your computer, then you realize you need something still. kind of like our last playthrough. But but yeah. So you go through some of those. I'm pretty sure I had a stretch where it was like 5 or 6 starter Pokemon in a row. I just nicknamed Zenwiki. I don't know why. I don't even know where the fuck the name came from. But it stuck, which is why I revived that name when we did our 3-way Soul Link. Only then for the fucking Xatu to be the biggest meme of the entire fucking series.
And it is a name that has been immortalized.
Yeah, and now that bitch just won't die.
He's like, I have come back from the dead once, I will not go back.
He's come back from the death 4 different times, and I think 2 of those each is because you or Alec revived it. It's not even because of my own doing, because I hate the mod, it sucks. But like, you both are like, I need this mod, so could you add Zenwiki back?
Yeah, we kind of forced your hand a lot.
Honestly, the whole beginning of that playthrough fucking sucked for me because my encounters were genuinely just shit. As Alec also somehow got a Dialga on Route 2 with like 10 Pokeball. I still don't know how.
Yeah, and I got some, like, bullshit on.
Yeah. Which is why I had to like use like the token encounters to make my encounters somewhat usable.
Holy fuck, will one of you just sparkle already?
Chat, he's losing it. He's getting impatient. This is where we should be doing shots.
This is also where I'm fucking 2 days free of caffeine so far, so having a great time.
Let's go.
I mean, I guess I could make coffee, I just don't have any fucking creamer.
Could do some fresh squeezed. I was honestly legitimately trying not to make a comment about cream, but it still came out. Like, there was that long pause, and the entire time I was there just like, don't say it, don't say it, don't say it, don't say it, don't say it. Fresh squeezed. You said it. What the fuck?
God damn it.
Like, the joke was there. Anybody could have made it. I was trying so damn hard not to, and I still did.
Did it anyway.
Not my proudest moment.
Nah, the Yoshi community would not look on that fondly.
No, the Yoshi community will remember that. Unfortunately. Drastically for me, they will remember.
God, I remember I used to be able to do a fucking perfect Yoshi impression for so fucking long. I stopped doing it forever, and then I lost how to do it. Now I just do a good Shy Guy.
That's
my only good
how
impression.
I am, is that, like, I used to be able to do the stupid, like, surfer laugh from SpongeBob when I was younger.
Yeah.
And then, like, I stopped doing it, and I cannot do it anymore. And it was one of the things that I remember doing it, like, 3 or 4 times, and it was perfect, and then I was like, this could be a thing. And then I stopped doing it, and then it's gone.
Yeah, our tiny attention spans as kids.
Yeah.
Holy fuck, will one of you pink bastards show up already?
I'm gonna just sit back and relax, because, like, I already got one, and if any of these ones sparkle, it's an upgrade. Plus, like, they all have cool shinies, because I do like Joragons.
Oh, you also have a Pawniard in there.
Yup, which is also cool, because I like the little blue guy.
Oh, that's a fucking Delphox, okay.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck is that?
Delphox, 3 Salamances. Oh, I meant to look and see, do I?
Cloyster's like a fucking teal in his face, isn't he?
Cloyster? He's blue. He's a blue waffle.
Black.
I got Gardevoirite, Cameruptite, Agronite, Swamperdite. Okay, so I do not have a Metagrossite. Rip.
Yeah, I have Agronite, I just need an Aggron.
Rip.
If I ever run into a fucking Celebi in this fucking game, where it's like in the bushes, I want to see what the encounter number is.
You know. Oh, the Skarmory over here. You know, that just brings back the horrible memories of realizing it has Brave Bird.
Yeah, I always.
The one time I did not save before I encountered a shiny in Scarlet and Violet, and it killed itself. Just like, oh shit, shiny Skarmory, let's go, baby! False swipe. Brave Bird, dead. What the fuck happened? As then I had to go, then
Shiny go
had to
poop
wait.
on you too.
What was it? Was it the... Yeah, I had...
Shiny Voltorb, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't Voltorb. What's the little, like, cosmic little thing? I think it was one of those.
Enior?
Maybe? Something like that. Cause I had one Pokemon that just kept killing itself, and I saved right before it. And I'm like, I have fought this 8 times. It just keeps dying.
Yeah, 'cause the only cosmic ones I can think of are.
Yeah, I think it was Meteor.
Rock and Lunatone.
But yeah, it was just the funny. It was that. It took longer to encounter and catch it than it did shiny hunting it.
Yeah, that's usually how it go.
Not always. I like the ones where you're like, oh hey, my shiny, quick ball, done. You know, if I get a Farfetch, that, you know, but there's always options.
Suicide's always an option.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, okay, yeah. Fuck! Shit!
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Okay, what are the odds that when I make the comment about it, though?
Like I said, you were gonna fucking say something, it's gonna fucking happen.
Oh, that one hurts, bro.
Yep, your shiny odds reset.
Oh, that one's like a punch of the dick.
I'm due any fucking moment now.
You are. I didn't even know I was due. I was just fucking around and bitch talking this goddamn Farfetch that showed up.
It's like, I heard you talking shit.
That's exactly what happened. Like, cool. It's gonna go sit in a box and never be used, and now this route's dead to me. But, like, cool. I just, the timing of that, it's scripted, it has to be.
Always scripted. I mean, you're the one that has the fucking files.
It's just the fact that right when I'm like, oh man, if I got a Farfetch though, it's gonna suck. Shiny Farfetch turns great immediately.
Nani?
Yeah, all that's going into a clip, absolutely.
100%.
Just as I talk shit, just hi. Hello, motherfucker. That's all it was.
Hello, motherfucker.
That's all what happened right there. Yay, shiny Farfetch. Times encountered 12. I encountered you 12 times and you were shiny.
I have to see the number when a shiny Celebi shows up. I have to.
So Route 112 is it's dead to me now. Where is... And I saw 235 build them before I got the shiny.
Well, I'm probably sure I'm up close to 400 by now on the Celebi.
I'm just curious to know if it counts each outbreak as one encounter or if it counts them individually. It's gotta count it as one encounter, right?
No, they're all separated. So
Well, I guess I'll go.
When I had this, because I had my ex-wife was playing at the time, and she was doing those outbreaks, and she caught a shiny Manectric in like 20 mon. But it only took her like 3 minutes.
Guess I'll go look at my other boy, but I'd move him to a proper box. I'm just salty.
The trash bin box. Like, oh no, my hand slipped on the release button. Whatever shall I do? I don't even have to look at the screen anymore to just fucking know what buttons I'm pressing.
Non-playable shine. Like, cool, a shiny. However, go fuck yourself. This one sparks joy. This one does not. All this means is that, like, our second stream when we fuck around and shiny hunt, that's gonna be when you get all yours. Maybe. I mean, I'll say it's only fair if I don't use a shiny till you get one, so, like, you better get one.
I mean, at this point, we're not gonna fucking get a shiny at all tonight.
Well, I got mine too.
Yeah, you got 2, I still have fucking 0.
For now. A heart scale, yay! I had okay, so stupid ass Connor moment I will talk about. I was just spam clicking when I was trying to level up my my Sweet Setmon, and I 100% made my Yuxi forget Confusion. Only then to have it replaced with Yawn. So I had to go waste a heart scale, go to the move relearner, so I could get Confusion back. Cause I was like, ain't no way I'm gonna play this game without fucking Confusion. I ain't having it. What's in the tunnel? I don't think I checked here. Imagine he goes 3 for 3 for shinies.
I will literally Kurt Cobain myself.
What's worse is, like, that wasn't even like a route I was like putting effort in. I just checked it. Raichu a Mold Breaker? Hold on.
Terry and Thorn fucking Landers though.
We're ignoring him, alright? We're not gonna talk about Bruno. We both know it would be Swanna.
You know what I want to talk about though? Me get my first fucking shiny!
Oh, he's gonna fucking just crash out.
I'm exhausted, my guy. Really am.
He's losing it. Oh, I know where I'm hunting. Mega Latias, God of War, and Dewgong?
That's nutty.
And what's worse is I want the Dewgong the most. I don't care about shit.
boy.
I don't care about shit over here. Give me a shiny boy and I'm happy.
You know, in all my years of playing Pokemon, I think I've only gotten one shiny Typhlosion.
I did say if I ever find a spot with a Dewgong, I'm shiny hunting. I'm committing now. Look at my boy.
Who knows, bro? Likely get your third before I get my first.
boy.
No, kill him.
No.
Do it.
It's dumb because, like, there's some good shiny potentials here, but, like, really, I just want the Dewgong. I'm gonna just keep it real with you, Chief.
I just want the funny fish.
Okay, it would be kind of funny if I got Cranidos though, just because I had a Rampardos in the last one.
Yeah, that was a fucking shiny.
It was a shiny, yeah. It was my like a raging counter that I managed to catch without losing a single Pokemon. Because I rushed my ass there. Because I wanted the experience share.
And mine was just a shitty fucking mon.
Also, you had absolutely zero right to follow me there because you didn't have to gamble shit.
I still did it anyway.
Yeah, like,
One of them.
I had really nothing to lose, but all to gain. And you did not need to follow. The fact that you followed and then lost a Dragonite did help turn the tides for me, but like...
God, and one of you fucks just sparkle.
I mean, you're due. It's gotta happen.
Yeah, and as soon as I catch one, I'm going the fuck to bed.
Respectable. We're in too deep now. He's been here for like 2 hours.
Motherfucker has caught 2. I have yet to see 1.
I have had gotten to it did to be like that. No shiny for you is what chat says. No shiny for you, but shiny for me. At least with the only thing that's your saving grace now is when I look at mine, you don't even see it because you only see my top screen.
Yeah.
The saving grace right now is that you do not see the shine. But I cannot use shine till you get shine. So like, you should get shine so I could use shine.
No.
Especially if I get my shiny Dugong, cause like I want my boy. I want my mascot. He's a good boy.
Oh my god. Alright.
He's crashing out. It's finally happening. Even though Mankey, only cause I want to yell Monkey when he shows up.
Okay.
Cause I did that one time with Pokemon Go. I would have just shiny check a monkey and I just happened to say monkey and then he sparkled so it came out way more aggressively. And it was the funniest thing. I think that was at like an anime convention like 6 years ago.
Jesus.
It was a while back. And I was like half of a premixed margarita deep. Like the like jug you buy of premixed margarita, I was like halfway through that. And I was just standing there half in cosplay, just like, hey Leo, let me check Pokemon Go, look at this monkey! Because I wasn't expecting to be a little pistachio looking little boy. He just kind of happened.
He just be how he do.
I will also be absolutely pissed if I get the shiny that is not Dugong. Like, it is the only case where I could get a shiny Mega Pokemon and be pissed about it.
I mean, there are a few shiny megas I would be pissed about.
Like, Mega Shiny Mawile.
Mega Shiny Mawile, Mega Audino.
Especially with the randomized abilities, unless they actually have, like, pure power, it's not worth it.
Yeah. Like, I have Shiny Mawile. I've had Shiny Mawile for a long ass time. It's just been sitting in my fucking bank.
Yeah, I totally forgot that I had, like, Pokemon Home set up on my phone. So the other day, I just was looking through it. I'm like, huh. I should really continue my, Generation 1 Living Dex hunt, shouldn't I?
Yeah, that's the annoying thing, is you had to do a Living Dex and Pokemon Home to get those shiny mythicals for the event.
Yeah, I saw that. I'm like, I ain't doing that. But, like, here I am trying to get the original shiny 151.
I think I maybe have like 2 boxes worth of shinies in my entire career. most of them come from Scarlet and Violet.
Shiny Dugong appears. McLeod, I need it! Yeah, exactly. That is... If you... Since they're a first-time chatter, if you... I don't know if the clips are still on my channel or not, but I do have a clip of me getting Shiny Seal for the first time in... I think it was Let's Go Eevee. And yeah, no, it was pretty much spot on what happened with it.
I need it!
I think it was this... Holy shit, my boy! And then I just ran. Also, it was one of those that I got the shiny of everything else in, what was that? Not Cerulean Cave. What's the... I should know it. We were just there last generation. We caught Articuno.
Seafoam?
Yeah, Seafoam Island. I caught every other shiny there, apart from, like, Articuno. But, like, anything that was encounterable in Let's Go Eevee, I caught there as a shiny. I had shiny Squirtle, Slowpoke, Slowbro, Jinx, everything. Seal was the only... Seal and Dugong were the last who I ever caught there. After I wiped out the entire counter table. I even had a full odds shiny Golbat. But no, the Seal wouldn't show up. I ended up going to like phase 7 for that stupid thing. Love him, but like, god damn, he plays hard to get.
Yeah, I think I have one shiny Typhlosion. It's always been in my bank. I've never fucking taken it out. Just more or less a trophy at this point.
Yeah, I have a lot of shiny Seals now.
Oh, 100 though.
Cause like, cause I even think I have other streams that I've done more recently where like I had a Seal outbreak, and that is my protocol. If there's a Seal outbreak in Scarlet and Violet, I am going for my shiny. I will go fight all of them. Okay, relocate all of them. And then when the outbreak disappears,
the one fucking outbreak that I wanted, you go over there, fucking catch it in 10 minutes. You're like, I got it. And I fucking took like days, and I still couldn't fucking catch that bitch.
Okay, but that was also the first thing I did when that DLC came out. Was I reset my clock until I had shiny Seal, shiny hunted Seal, and then I was like, all right, survive now. And then I got the part where you could like play as the Pokemon and fucked around for like a half hour giggling as I'm just belly slide my way through the ice as a shiny Seal. Like that was it. That was what I did for like the first 3 hours of that DLC. I shiny hunted and then I was the shiny.
That'd truly be one of those GTA moments where you're just sitting there abiding by traffic because you're bored.
Yeah. Or you're just getting too bullied in a race. So you decide I'm going to obey traffic laws with a Liberator.
Or a fucking dump truck just go up to Mount Chiliad.
Yeah. Yeah, they're very same. Because this is what happens. One of those games, I've said in the past, like, I would love to stream our GTA shenanigans. It's just, damn, that shit's a wild card with what gets said.
Oh yeah. Things will get said that'll get people canceled.
And, like, I'm too lazy to edit. Given it wouldn't be that hard just to, like, mute a half second of audio because someone said a gamer word or something, but, like...
Like, I have editing software. I don't care to do a fucking full stream of shit, so I'm just gonna throw it up on the page and whatever happens, happens.
Yeah. Which is why there's, like, some games I'm like, oh yeah, sure, we could stream that. Oh, hey, that'd be a fun thing to do. But every time GTA, it's like, we'd say we played, I hover over Streamlabs. I'm like, maybe? Not, maybe not.
It's like, someone's gonna die today, and I don't feel like being the one that broadcast it.
Yeah. Like, this is going to be someone's 13th reason. Do we want witnesses on it?
Like, do we want all of 10 eyes to see this?
Yeah. That's how it is sometimes, I ain't gonna lie. Oh hey, Landorus is back.
Oh, imagine that.
I swear to God, if I get a route where I could have my boy and it gives me a fucking Swan. I don't know what would be worse. An outbreak with a shiny that's... Okay, what would be worse is just not a shiny. Like somebody. I hear GTA and raise you COD Black Ops 2 lobbies. Honestly, I would love to do a game of us doing like knife game or gun game on Call of Duty. I don't think enough of us have it though, because I think we all have, what is it? Is it Black Ops 3 or 4? I said that, and the second I said it, I was just like, he's one of the fuckers that don't have it, isn't he?
Yeah, 'cause you all played that shit well before I had my PC.
We all still play every now and then, because I know every now and then we're like, oh, fucking zombies. And I'm like, modded? Or just regular zombies? If you're doing regular zombies, I'm not interested. But you give me modded zombies, you might have my attention span for 15 more minutes. It's fun until, like, you get past around...
I actually like the
just-
fucking goats horde mode.
I don't think I ever played that. I also never was big on Call of Duty, so, like, the
Well,
bullshit...
it's the one they had the aliens instead of the zombies.
Oh, okay. Because what was the other one? Oh, I'm thinking, like, what was it? Modern Warfare 3 that had, like, the... I want to say, like, invading, but, like, yeah, you had, like, the different waves of, like, NPCs you had to defeat that were armed and
Yeah,
everything.
Like the juggernauts and stuff like that.
Yeah. I just... As I'm sitting here doing the same thing over and over again, I hate games where it's just waves of the same thing happening over and over again. Like, I like zombies. It's fun, but, like, after a half hour, I lose all interest.
I think the last time I was actually ever interested in a zombies was Black Ops 2, like, up to Origins. Like, me and my buddy at the time, we were playing that non-stop. Every fucking round, we had the staffs, and we were just busting shit around doing the Easter egg.
I guess that's the other thing, too, is I never fucked around, like, doing all the Easter eggs. I know some of the maps, like, have really cool fucking Easter eggs. I don't know. If I'm gonna play zombies at this point, it's gonna be modded, but, like, knife game, or, yeah, not knife game, gun game. Knife game for me, because I'm a bitch. Gun game. That one. And, like, Sticks and Stones. That will always be fun for me, just because I play it like a bitch.
The fucking wager modes of Black Ops, oh god, that brought back memories of people just sitting with the fucking G11 in Nuketown.
Okay, see, I like Nuketown, because I would spawn just throw a tomahawk. And, like, when it would tell me scalped and it gave me an achievement, I won the game. I don't care if I finished that game 1 in 27. I got that one motherfucker.
I think it was in Advanced War, the one where you had the mech suits. I remember there was this one fight, like, my team was down by like 3 and time was winding down. I had the gravity hammer guy, and I slammed down in between the 3, fucking tied the game at the very fucking last second. People were losing their fucking minds.
Now, see, I am the same way. If I play a gun game, I'm knifing the entire time. Maybe because, like, I am also that same person. I am a sweaty little bitch. I will demote any motherfucker I get. Which is also why Sticks and Stones, I will tomahawk you. Every chance I get.
That's what they're fucking there for, brother.
Which is still my favorite thing, because there's one time that, like, Ben and I did, like, a 1v1 with Sticks and Stones, and he was just kicking my ass. And, like, there was one, I rounded the corner with a tomahawk primed and ready, and he peeked the corner, and I threw it just in time, scalped him, and then the time wore up. So I beat him with 100 points. Despite only having, like, 3 kills the entire game to his probably, like, 25, I beat him 100 points to 0. Because I tomahawked him in the last 3 seconds. And homie crashed out.
Understandable.
The other thing I want is I want fucking GTA 5. Like, if they had the stupid, like, car darts, or whatever it was, sumo, whatever, I want that back. I want car darts. I think it'd be fun. Do I want to go and invest and, like, do research and shit for, like, mods and a modded lobby and, like, pay for a subscription on that? No. But I want car darts.
Yeah.
Especially with our group, it'd be nothing but chaos and yelling the entire time.
Oh, 100%.
And it would be the funniest thing, because you'd have that one person that, like how some of our races are with, like, Ryan, where, like, he just bullies us, we get pissed at him, and then, like, the next race, we're like, hey, yo, we match you, teammate. Chill, we chill now. We chill. We chill.
Yeah, where we just absolutely bullying them back, and you're like, what the hell, guys?
I just like the ones where we all say what car to pick, and then, like, someone's over there just like, what car do we pick? We're like, brother, we've been saying it.
Yeah, we told you, open your fucking ears.
It's like we've been saying it the whole time. Why do you go fuck off for the 47 seconds the game's loading? You would think you would listen to what car we're using.
Yeah, just scroll on your phone or something. You don't have to go fucking up to Narnia every time the fucking race ends.
Or just keep one earbud in. One earbud, that's all you need. Like, that's just
Whatever
that
you're
part
doing,
that
it's
gets...
not that important. It's gaming with the boys.
Yeah. I still like those where we're like, oh hey, he's different, bully him. Why? I didn't have time! It's because you weren't paying attention. Like, there's a difference. Your consequences
the
have
conversation,
actions,
now you're
and you're
the
gonna learn.
consequences.
Exactly. Actions have consequences, and your bitch ass gonna learn. Or when we do have like our occasional races where we all actually like race it correctly, and we're watching the bumps, not trying to be too vicious with it, and then we get down the last stretch, and we all just start smacking off each other.
Oh yeah, that primal instinct comes out immediately on
It's
the
just,
last
it's
lap.
funny because we all know it's our fault, but we'll all point fingers at somebody else, or all at the same person.
Yeah, like the one time I was like on fucking Alex's corner panel after he was just bullying my ass the whole fucking night. Like, I saw red the second I saw his fucking side panel, and you were just this unfortunate bystander that got caught up in it.
I just gotta take it the fuck out. I just like it, like when we have the stock car races and we're all going down the final stretch, and it's like we're all heavily like you can look at the front of our vehicles by like looking behind yourself, whatever, and see all of our wheels are cranked into each other. We're like, guys, quit bumping me! Quit bumping me! Guys, leave me alone! Les, like, we're not also doing it.
Like, I'm trying to drive straight. You the fuckers are trying to turn into me.
Yeah. Good times. Good times. Sometimes horrible, but good times. Or just some of the
I
stupid ass
swear,
windmill
why you
spawns.
Fucking bet on me. Every damn time I'm getting fucking smashed in the first corner, fucking spun out. I'll hit 100 losses by the time I fucking hit 20 wins.
What's funny is what I think I just hit 25 wins or whatever because I won that one face to face, which I also think is my first win of the year of 2025. But like, either way, I won a race.
Yeah, Alec fucking winning every other race.
Yeah. Which is why it's always fun when he doesn't win it. That's also why I kind of like the face-to-faces, because it's not always him. I just like how, like, the last face-to, I wasn't even paying attention to where I was at until I finished, and I was like, wait. Boys, I did it!
Like, wait, I finally did it.
Yeah. Because that was the only other race, actually, no, I think that was the second race I won of this year. Because the other race I won was that stupid one we did with, like, all the windmills up on the platform when it was wet and slippery.
Oh, yeah.
Because I won that one with that Liberator run, but, like, that one was rough. It was the fact it was wet. If it wasn't wet, it wouldn't be so bad, but, like, holy shit.
Oh, come on. I just want to go to fucking bed.
I just want you to get your shiny. Like, at this point, I just need you to succeed. Because then I get to build them. Otherwise, then I'd have to wait until the next stream for you to get a shiny for me to use one. And then I would already have two in the bank to choose from for the one. And, like, if I get Dugong, it's replacing Beldum. Guaranteed.
Yeah, I lost all my luck when I found that shiny Diancie off screen.
I don't know, apparently I hoarded my luck because I found two, well, full-on horde encounters, I should say. Because, well, it's still 1 in 4,000 this generation. It's still half of what we've been used to, but, like, still. 2 shinies within 3 hours for full odds? Kind of whack. Given this is also, like, over 200%, so, like, reality, this is equal to, like, 6 hours of shiny hunting. Which is still kind of ridiculous for 2 shinies.
Yeah, that's kind of part of the chorus for how my shiny hunts usually end up going.
This is just like what we were talking about earlier, about how our luck is usually like yin and yang, is that you do everything correctly to get that shiny, and then there's just my dumb ass will just walk in there with no equipment, just like, hey, look, my shiny.
Fucking Pokegods just hate my ass. That's all it is.
I don't know, I feel like mine hate me now, because, like, they're like, oh, hey, here's 2 shinies, congrats. Anyways, here's your boy. You could have been spending the last 3 hours shiny hunting your boy, but instead you wasted your time with 2 others. Which, kind of feels bad, man. But, like, I do need an ice type. It would be better than Wailord. And, like, honestly, I'm just waiting for something to sparkle on your side.
Trust me, man, I am too. I've been waiting.
I'm dead by time. 12 years of it.
I've done my time. I want out.
13th reason, Celebi.
Fucking Celebi. I'll be on my fucking deathbed, fucking family all around me. It's like, do you have any regrets in your life? I just win. Fucking Celebi.
Just Celebi.
No, I'd be that one motherfucker that would make a joke out of it, like that one time in band camp, and it just fucking flatline.
Me.
What happened?
I do love how that is
That's
an
bad
abs.
band
I just love how that's like an absolute, just like generational joke.
camp.
I want to know how many people like watch that movie just because it's a reference or something that their parents made.
Oh, quite a few, I would imagine at this point.
Yeah.
Because it's multi-generational by now.
Oh yeah. At least it should be. Can I maybe get a shiny boy? My boy?
No.
Even though I feel like that would also be a reason for a valid crash out, is if I do somehow get 3 shinies before. Okay, scratch that.
I would just
2.
see the run.
Yeah.
No, honesty. Be
2
like, alright, scratch and move to the next one.
gives me 2 shinies, and then my favorite Pokemon shiny. Yeah, I feel like that'd be valid for a crash out.
Yeah, I would concede the run, just like, alright, can this one go to the next? Like, I don't care if we're only halfway through the game, just fucking can it.
We literally get a Mega around the corner. I will
The other
appreciate that Celio's shape is the same as the, like, circle, the gap on Rayquaza with his curves. Because I've been looking at your stream, and, like, every now and then, it's like his little face just, like, fits perfectly in the crest of the Rayquaza sometimes, and I'm just like, every now and then, it's like, he fits there perfectly. He's meant to be there.
He meant to be cuddle.
Oh, hi. Are you gonna yell at me now?
Wow.
No, that's what happened. He just walked in the room and started meowing at me. He's trying to tell me it's bedtime.
At this point, I welcome it.
just the sweet embrace of death. I mean sleep.
Really,
But
I mean that too. Either way, my problem will be fixed. I don't have to do this anymore.
yeah. No, I feel like I kind of just like wasted my time with the other 2 shinies now. Now that there's a dude calling in front of me, I'm like, huh. Kind of fucked up, Aaron.
I've been in this spot for 2 fucking hours.
Probably more than 2
Pure
hours.
expense. I have been here for 2 fucking hours and not a single fucking shiny.
Imagine how many more encounters you would have had if your game was also set to 230% versus this 150.
You know what? At this point, I'm fucking committed just to doing it.
Fair enough.
I've already wasted 2 hours of my life with another fucking 7.
Wait, hold on. What do you mean by that?
Because apparently that's as long as it's gonna take for me to get my first shiny.
One of us still has to work tomorrow, but I mean today. One of us still has to work today.
Yeah, imagine that, having to work in a fucking weekend.
Every other though.
Yeah, that wasn't the case for me. For a while.
Yeah, like I'd rather take every other weekend, even that it's every other Saturday, versus 90% of my weekends, unless I requested it off.
Yeah. See, when I first like applied for my last job, they're like, "Hey, would you be okay with opening or working Saturdays every so often?" I was like, "Yeah, if it's like every other, I'd be okay with it because I like to actually, do shit on the weekends."
Yeah,
They're like, "Okay, great. We're gonna schedule for every fucking Saturday until you want to die."
yeah. That's what I like with mine. I'm like, okay, every other, not bad. And plus off, guaranteed every Sunday. Like, okay, yeah, the stretch can get rough sometimes when I have like work like Tuesday to Saturday, and then I work Monday through Friday. But then I know on that Friday, I have a 3-day weekend with being out Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
Yeah, true.
So it balances out. It's not as rough. I mean, fuck, I've already been doing it for like 2 months now, so like, I just laugh because now I get to be up this Sunday, off the entire week for the fishing trip, and then I'm off the Monday after.
So you essentially get a 9-day weekend.
Yeah, all because I requested the Monday and Tuesday off in preparation, expecting to still be working night stock. And then they were like, just kidding, you do backroom stuff now, we don't need you on night stock. Even though, over the course of the 8 weeks, it has shown that I was very much so the glue keeping things together and organized for night stock. Because their whole side of the back room has gone to absolute shit. And like, it was funny, I was talking with one of the store managers, and they're like, I don't know what happened. It seems like just like the last couple months, it's like, this shit just doesn't get organized. It doesn't get straightened out anymore. And I'm like, hi. Yeah, that's because I'm doing the other side now. Like, that's why it looks nice on the other side of the back room, is because that's what I've been doing.
Like, imagine having one of your employees go somewhere else. Imagine what happens.
Yeah. It's like, okay, it shouldn't make that much of a difference with having one singular person move departments, but, like, it was. And then they used my skills to go deliver flowers that people weren't even there for.
Welcome to my fucking life, dude.
That's even what I said after the second delivery with... At least that person answered their phone and just said, I'm not home anyway, you can do that tomorrow. Okay, I get it. But, like... The other ones that, like, didn't even, like, acknowledge or go to the door, even when I tried to call, just hung up on me and didn't even, like... Whatever. It's like, okay, I'm gonna call you, and then it rings twice, and then it says it goes to voicemail. I'm not gonna leave you a voicemail. Fuck you.
You deliberately hung up the phone at that point.
Yeah, you deliberately hung up. And then I don't want you calling my personal cell phone number to try and figure out a new delivery date because you fucked up and ignored my call. It'd be different if it was like a work phone, but like, I don't need people having my personal phone number to be like, oh hey, yeah, so that floral delivery, could you do that tomorrow? No, I'm off the clock. Quit calling me. Because, damn well they would do. They wouldn't look at the piece of paper that says call, the store's number, here it is. They would just be like, oh, hey, this is the number that called me. Must be the store.
See, that was kind of the wild thing with having equipment that only works as like a scanner.
Yeah.
Where, like, supposed to double as a phone, but the admin fucking is a piece of shit, doesn't want to fucking set it up. So anytime you had to call a customer, you had to call it from your personal phone. And obviously my number is from out of fucking state, so you can imagine how many times I have actually been able to get a hold of a customer the first time.
Yeah, pretty much. It doesn't start with 651 or 612, so who the fuck that?
Yeah. Try a number from halfway across the country.
It is from the other side of the country. It's not even halfway. That is pretty damn south from how north we are, buddy.
And titter-tatter.
Like,
1,000 miles. Sure as hell doesn't feel like it takes forever.
like, let's look at a map and look at the state of Minnesota and the state of Texas and say that they're halfway across the U.S. from each other. The fuck?
Actually...
Yes, the most north state, and then one of the souther states. Yes. Have you just tried getting the shiny yet?
Trust me, brother, I've been trying.
Me just looking for words to trigger.
For fucking 2 hours.
Honestly, you've probably been there for closer to 2.5.
Not surprised.
Shocked but depressed.
I mean, that's my usual state of life, but, you know, thanks for pointing it out.
Isn't that just the life of a typical, like, mid to late 20s person nowadays?
I feel like it's more we're empty inside than anything else.
Yeah,
So,
but
you
if
know.
but if you're feeling anything, it's usually depression.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's like,
It's like, anyways.
just like, oh hey, feelings, what are those? Oh, that's right, this is why I push those down and ignore them. Shit.
Yeah, this is why I'm dead inside.
This is why people ask me if I'm okay after something really good happens, but I show no emotion. Yay. It's like you look at dating apps and like, I'm looking for someone emotionally available. It's like, ah, fuck, sorry. No, that's gone.
You're not getting any answers, alright.
Oh, emotions? The fuck are those? Nah.
In this economy?
No, it's numb and nostalgia. That's all you get, buddy.
And an alarming amount of 80s songs, I have noticed.
I mean, that's also what I grew up with, though. So, like, that's just what you get from me.
That's what most of us grew up with.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, that's what my mom had blasting in the back of her Buick was goddamn, like, 80s hits, bro. And then for my
Yeah,
dad,
but
I got
my
introduced
emo
into
fucking
Rush.
music is apparently some satanic shit. It was never a phase, Mom.
Yeah, no, and then for my dad, I got introduced into Rush when we'd go garage sailing, so, like, going around in his fucking, was it like a 95 Oldsmobile, something like that?
God.
Fucking, like, red leather interior.
I remember my mom for a very short while had a fucking Dodge Caravan. That shit was the most uncomfortable fucking car I've ever fucking ridden in.
My mom had one of the, what was it, the... it
Actually,
was
no,
like
it was
was
my
it?
dad's fucking Tacoma. I fucking hated that truck.
Yeah.
It was so goddamn uncomfortable.
Oh, that was like Ray. He used to have an old Dodge Dakota. But then he went and got like aftermarket speakers to put in the back. So like the quote unquote back seat that was behind the front two seats was essentially like a shelf with a speaker on each side of you. It was not comfortable at all. But like that's how things were back then. And then it was a white Dodge, and then there was one Thanksgiving he was going to his family's and his hood latch gave out. So his hood flew up and smashed his windshield. And then he went to the junkyard, got a new hood, so he had a black hood. I think that was the car he sold twice. He sold it to some, like, 23-year-old punk kid. And then he got, like, a DUI or something with it. And so they impounded his car, but he never transferred the title or anything. So they called Ray back and was like, hey, yeah, we have your Dodge. It's here if you want to pay, like, $200 to get it out of everything. And he was like, oh no, I sold that. They were like, well, he never transferred it and he's not gonna be on the road for a while, so if you want to come pick it up. So he went with his friend to go pick it up, and then he sold it to his friend. It's like, damn, you just sold the same car twice, goddamn. And that's why, ladies and gentlemen, why you transfer the title as soon as you can.
Like money moves, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't fucking know.
I just sold the same car twice, because why the fuck not? You know, my mom, she had a... It was actually a family friends that had it before, but it was like a bright red, I think it was a Chrysler Town and Country minivan.
Oh yeah.
That thing was... It wasn't bad. The thing was that sometimes when you put the, because we would take the bench seat out, like when we went to the drive-in, we would take the bench seat out and use it as like a couch, because that was the logical move. And then we would go to click it back in, and sometimes it wouldn't click all the way. So then you would go to, leave, and you'd be buckled in, but the whole chair you're buckled into would move and shift. And there was a wall that, like, it was locked into place, but, like, the position bar or whatever wasn't corrected, so, like, the seat would shimmy forward and backwards, which really fucked with you going places. That was also, I believe, the car that my mom was driving after having egg salad and having the most rancid farts, and then she locked all the windows. No, yeah, we're going on like an hour and 50-minute drive to go camping, and she did that shit and locked the windows.
God.
Pretty sure I saw God that
I would
day.
have murdered somebody on that.
I'm
fucking
pretty sure.
road.
I'm pretty sure we all saw God that day. We were all threatening to break the windows of the car. We were just like, either you need to open these things, or someone's gonna
break
die.
the shit.
Yes, someone will die, or a window will get broken. All the fun times of the youth. But yeah, no, who is that evil? Who would do such a thing? Just have the most rancid, just fucking egg salad farts, and then lock the windows.
My dad
Like,
would do that shit all the time.
like that, just...
Like, this dude had the most rancid fucking farts out of left field. You would never hear him coming. You just fucking smelt it. And we all fucking knew it was him every goddamn time.
It was just, it was one of those that was like... What made it worse was the fact that we all heard the windows, because when it locked it, you hear the click.
Yeah.
So all of us were like, hey, yo, what the fuck was that? And then we all smelt it. And then we realized what
It's
happened.
like, oh,
Yeah.
oh
Yeah, it was 100%. It was just like, what the fuck did you just... Oh no. Oh no!
no.
It was just... There was also a different time, like, we did a bunch of yard work. And at the time, my parents, I had a husky and stuff. And so, at some point, there was this tree branch that everybody, like, picked up to move. And at some point, my dad, Ray, and my sister all touched this stick, which had dog poop on it. Which then probably wouldn't go wash their hands or whatever. But, like, we were sitting in the car going up to dinner. And, like, my mom was just like, what smells like dog shit? And all three of them, in unison, brought their hands up and sniffed. And it was the funniest thing to see in, like, a rear view mirror. Just three people next to each other in a bench seat in a minivan, just all at the same time, just go put their head down and sniff their hands. And we're like, are you fucking kidding me? It was like, you guys all just did that perfectly in sync, and then they're like, oh, we all touched the same branch, didn't we? Like, they're like, oh, we even know why, too. And then we're like, yeah, you might have been doing some yard work when.
Johnny even happened in this game.
If you listen really closely, you could actually hear his heart breaking, right?
It's more of like my will to live, but that's been shattered.
I was say, you have one of those, brother? Share. That's still like easily like top 3 Ryan moments. Stopping at a random ass Applebee's in Des Moines, Iowa, when we made our road trip down to Texas, and he just nonchalantly was just like, oh, I think I can get you guys this evening. He said, "A will to live." And our waitress was like, oh, sorry, we're fresh out. We're just like, all right. We're like, oh, at least you... Yeah, she's like, oh, we were like, oh, okay, you played the part. Like, that's great. So that was just any time when everyone's like, oh, hey, I'm going here. You guys need a will to live, please? Something? You know what would be a great will to live? A goddamn shiny Celebi.
At this point, it'll get the fucking Deoxys treatment.
Giving it a bunch of rare candies so then you don't even use it.
Not even that. It'll just get the name, and it'll likely sit in the box.
I say, do you even need a psychic or a grass type?
I need something for Kyogre. That's all I need.
Yeah, see, and like I'm pretty sure my rival has Arceus, and like the only thing that's scary about that, it won't be a high enough level for. So I just get to keep seeing my boy. Give me my boy.
Yeah, if she somehow manages to keep that Poliwhirl to set up Rain Dance, I am in trouble.
No, it's gonna have Primarol C. What did you guys?
No, Primordial C goes away once Poliwhirl leaves.
That's fair. That's right. So that wouldn't be a worst case scenario. I mean, like, but like you said, if it still keeps raid dances, there is a setup mon. Could get scary.
Yeah. It's just because of how naturally bulky that fucker is.
Tragically, yeah. Hey, do be a bulkmeister. Quit giving me my boy without him being shiny.
And obviously I can't even use Shaman because we caught it illegitimately.
Yeah, he's a for sweet sense, I think, with Mungus. But now, if you find an outbreak of a horde of Shaman and get a shiny one, then we're talking.
A lot of talk for somebody that has 2 shinies to 0.
I was gonna say, I like how I'm giving you advice to shiny hunt a different shiny grass type when you're still on your first shiny grass type.
Yeah, the same fucking difficulty for it too.
I just...
Ready to go to the east side of the map, that's all I want. But no, I'm stuck outside of my home fucking town.
I'm just stuck on some fiery path, blood.
Anywhere would be better than here.
It's nice and toasty.
Just like my home state.
Yeah, man, this is the outbreak I want. That's about that's worst is, like I said, that there are so many good options, but like I don't even care. I just want the Dewgong. Just give me my Dewgong. Or just give me a route where like that's the only thing I can fish. I would love to change fish for a Dewgong. Like, it'd be so much easier. God damn it!
At least the audio plays so I can just rest my eyes.
Yeah, no, I'm thinking I might just call it at 1. Because I still have to go to work.
Work's overrated.
Especially when you have to deliver fucking flowers and no one's there to pick them up. It's fucking crazy.
Hey, it just means you got 3 hours away from the fucking store, didn't have to do anything else.
Like, that was the only thing, was the fact that I was like, alright, cool, now I have an hour extra on the week, so I could leave an hour early tomorrow. Or I just take an hour of overtime and be like, nah, you bitches are paying me extra for that bullshit. Which we'll see how the day goes. They might turn into that. But I'm just over here like, brother, that was just 2 hours that were just wasted. I just spent driving around in the goddamn Chrysler minivan. Given the upside was I did connect my Bluetooth to it, so like I was at least rocking out to my music. Because honestly, that was the only saving grace. If I had to listen to a radio with like commercials and bullshit, not worth. But just jamming out to my music and getting out of the store for a little bit. Like I told Kelly, basically what happened today is I got a 2-hour test drive with a Chrysler minivan and got paid for it. That's all it came down to.
Why is it always the same formation? Why is fucking Krogunk always in the fucking fourth spot?
I don't know, that's how this one is too. You would think I mean, it's probably because each one is randomized as a different encounter. That would be what my guess is. Is that the hordes are randomized to be like Pokemon A, B, and C. Because I know there's some that's supposed to be like 4 Minans and then a Plusle. And shit like that. So like, it's in coding, it has to be. Why is Blood asking questions?
Because I want to know why the fuck I ain't getting shiny!
It's because you touch yourself at day.
Well, that's natural. Alright.
What else are you supposed to do?
Jork my Pinor?
That is what my Discord do be saying though. Looks at Discord, Jork and Dipinor. Maybe the Chinese just don't exist in your game. Have you thought about that?
No shinies, no megas, just plain.
No bitches! Just somehow.
I fucking told you, I will go this whole fucking.
Well, you did.
Single fucking
You
shiny.
did see Shiny Gigantic, so you do know Shinies exist.
They do, but not when it matters.
It's just camera shy. I get it. I understand.
Watch the second fucking stream ends and I hit another one, it'll be a fucking shiny after shiny.
I was gonna say at this point I'm going to bed at what? But like, if you're gonna sit there and grind this bitch.
Fuck no, I'm going to sleep after this. Fuck that.
I just know where I'm going to continue hunting the next time we do this. Because it's gonna be right here. I'm going for my boy.
I'm gonna go to the route above this fucking town I'm sitting under. That's my plan.
Yeah, because I killed my other route with the fucking Farfetch'd. Like I said, that one was just like a dick punch. It's also the fact that I just started talking shit about how that was the shiny I didn't want, and then poof, there it was.
that was so fucking amazing.
Like, it's scripted. It has to be, right?
100%.
Like, I feel like this has been the one thing with this Versus so far, and like all 3 generations, and like also how much I'm trying to find the proper term. How much higher of a level our nerd is for these games, with how good our timing's been with shit. Just like the stupid Sandshrew one. Like, oh look, a Sandshrew. I would have liked it. You would have to kill it. Immediately next encounter. Oh look, a Sandshrew.
God, that was
Like-
such a great fucking moment.
So you get 2 people with the same stupid nerdisms in the same genre. They're gonna find something to bounce off each other. It might be just impeccable timing with stupid one-liners, or like the different times where you've gone for something and I'm like, hey, yeah, no, that was the last one in the 2nd gen when you went to go do something. I'm like, I would heal right now if I were you, and then you like went for an attack and got killed. I was like, that's why I would have healed. It's just like, so I'm just over here like, why aren't you healing? And that's why you heal there.
I thought I could tank it.
Just those where I'm just like, okay, like, because there's been times watching like our screens and everything when I look at yours and mine, and I'm like, am I playing too safe? And then I see you, something like that happens, like, no, I'm doing it fine. We're good.
We still keep up neck to neck pretty much, though.
Yeah. It's because you heal when you have to, and I heal when I don't need to, but I'd rather do it than worry.
Yeah, I heal when I don't have any fucking moves or healing items left.
Yeah, I'm just glad with this generation we don't have to like fucking worry about like our levels.
Oh yeah, this generation made it so much easier to fucking just level everything up without having to actually use anything.
And then we're gonna go get absolutely just railed with Pokemon Platinum. That's gonna be the hard part.
Oh yeah, it'll be back to normal and we're like, where you fuck?
We're gonna get real humbled real quick. All back to original catch rates on box art legendaries and all the other bullshit. At least we get the fixed experience gained with black and white.
That was nice.
So that will be bueno. I ain't gonna like lie or like try to talk shit. I'm genuinely impressed that you haven't gotten one yet.
It's been 3 fucking hours.
But like you were doing some hordes beforehand, so like yeah, probably like 3 hours and 15 minutes of this. But like somehow, not a single one.
That is my shiny luck. I knew what I was doing when I agreed to this.
That is true. Like you did agree to this. You also called exactly what's gonna happen, which is why it's kind of ironic that like that's why we can't even like be more crashing out about it, because it's like we knew everything. We knew what the stars said. Here we are. Exactly as predicted.
Yeah, you're gonna fucking catch everything. I'm not gonna catch a single fucking one.
Yeah. Of course, it's the person whose idea this was the one who gets the shiny. He's fucking crazy.
Yeah, and the one that has all the megas and I have none.
Yeah, also the guy who made the ROMs. Fucking crazy.
I feel like some of these are connecting where they shouldn't be.
They kind of are, yeah. It's kind of sus.
Inspect the files.
Yeah, I also feel like I wouldn't give you a file where you could not only have your boy as a starter, but also get you another one of your boys and my own boy. Without giving me my own boy. Anywhere in there. Like, if we started a game and suddenly, like, you know, my starter option was, like, a shiny Dugong, okay, I bet I would question some things. Speaking of shiny Dugong, make this a good clip.
Oh.
Damn. That would have been, like, clip of the year right there. Does this just bring me flashbacks to the one time I tried actually shiny hunting like this, going for a Psyduck, and then I ended up getting like a shiny Hoppip, and I thought, okay, cool, a shiny. At least I know this method works. I'll keep doing it for my Psyduck. Only then to get Hoppip shiny number 2 and 3, and then me to never horde shiny hunt again afterwards. That was my experience with horde shiny hunting. I got 3 shiny Hoppips and 0 desire to live, and that's what happened.
Yeah.
All I wanted was a blue duck.
I think I caught a shiny Houndour, and that was like the only one I could get shiny out of a horde.
Yeah, I never put much effort into it. I also never put much effort into shiny hunting much, and then like the newer games come out, I'm like, holy shit, this is way easier.
Yeah, it was actually a task back then. Now they're just like, here, you want a shiny, you go for it.
Except for like my shiny hunting adventures did like genuinely start with Sword and Shield when I decided I was going to do a shiny badge quest. Haven't finished it, by the way. And I went for a shiny Wooloo because I thought his shiny was cool. I still think so. And it took me over 8,000 encounters when the base is 1 in 4,000. So I doubled the odds for a shiny sheep. Only then to immediately go in to the wild area, cast out my fishing rod 3 times, and get a shiny Goldeen. So, like, it balanced out. But, like, it was rough.
At what cost?
Yeah. Yeah, that one was rough. I also remember, like, because I would go through and, like, just put a bunch of eggs in the PC, and then I would go through and start hatching them. So I think I had, like, 5 PC boxes full of, I think it was Litwick eggs, and I got through 12, and one was shiny.
Jeez.
So then I was just like, do I hatch the rest of these eggs and see if maybe I get a double in here, or do I just toss them? Like, well, what do I do here? So I ended up hatching all of the rest of them with nothing else, but I was like, bruh, like, that was the other one, was I did the Masuda method with those, so like, what, that was like 1 in 512 or something weird like that? It was some stupid number.
From what I remember with the Masuda method, is like you have to have a foreign ditto with Destiny Knot.
Well, Destiny Knot's only for if you want to carry moves over IVs.
I think it's like IVs and something like that.
Yeah, which those I wasn't caring about.
You had to have a foreign ditto, and then your Pokemon had to be of another language.
That's what
But
the foreign
that-
part is, yeah.
Yeah, I think it drops down to like 1 in 812.
Yeah. Either way, it dropped it down, and I remember getting over, like, over 3,000 with fucking Snom, because I wanted a shiny Snom. I think that was actually my first stream I ever did on Twitch, was me shiny hunting that. And getting the shiny Snom on stream. Only then to not realize that I had to set things up for it to hold my VODs. So I don't have that clip anymore. It's gone.
Whack. I think mine's set up to where it deletes after like a month of not being viewed.
Yeah, that's how mine is. Like it sets up for a month at a time. Actually, no, it's something weird now. It's like it holds up to like 100 hours or something weird like that. Then it will start deleting. I remember seeing that they were changing things. But by then I back them up and put them onto my YouTube channel anyway. So, which I need to do that at some point, is just go through and back up all the previous VODs.
I thought the 100 hours thing was just like your upload rate.
I have no idea. I'll get my Dugong eventually. It'll be next stream though. Now watch next stream be the one where you absolutely pop off and I'm gonna be sitting here for 4 hours.
Highly unlikely knowing my luck, but sure, we can dream.
Is that the plan? Cause we're going to bed.
And I'm ready to fucking call it whenever the hell you are.
I want to see my boy one last time. Let me see my boy. No, I want my boy. You know, I didn't notice that I had like a whole route that had like Spiritomb on there. If I didn't already have a Spiritomb, definitely would have done it because his Chinese sick.
Oh yeah, the fluorescent purple.
Yeah. All right, there's my boy. Goodbye, boy. Good night. Damn it, there's a Pokemon battle here. I just wanted to go back to the Pokemon Center and put my shiny in there. Yeah, there was a part of my game I had like a leg spike after I caught my second shiny, and I kind of had a heart attack for a second because I did not save after either one. And I was like, please don't crash, please don't crash, please don't crash.
Yeah, the game said here you're only gonna get a shiny Diancie off fucking screen, so no one can fucking see it. And then you're just not gonna get anything else.
Then there's just my dumb ass that just walks in and bags 2 shinies. Within like the first 2.5 hours of the stream, by the way.
Yeah, I mean the stream's been going on for like 3.5.
Yeah. Which means I'm due. If that maths.
Nah, you're like it's reset for 24 hours. You don't get anything.
Well, that's 100% what I'm expecting. This isn't going to be a good at all. Okay. So for those who are wondering why I boxed this, is because we both have to carry a shiny at the same time. So until he gets a shiny, this box is going to fill up, and then I can carry one over.
Yeah, one, because that's all I'll be able to fucking get.
Yeah. So the logic is like 1 per stream. But since only one of us got streams, then it will have to carry over into next stream. So I will continue shiny hunting in the next one that we do this with. And as will he, and then we'll both carry one over because he'll have one by then. For the love of God, I hope so.
What do you think? It's gonna be like 4 streams before I get my next one. And some BS is gonna happen where I can't catch it.
Honestly, that's what I was worried about with the Beldum. Like, I was just like, okay, at least, like, my Pokemon is a ghost type, so, like, it can't hurt me, but, like, if it struggles, it's dead.
Yeah.
Anyways, I think we're gonna call the stream here. We did a little bit of shiny hunting. I did like how I did put it in my titles about shiny hunting. Okay, I didn't even say it was a versus. I just said Gen Remix 3rd Gen. So like,
I also spelled my name wrong.
yep. You also spelled your name wrong. So, do we want to talk about that one at all? Hmm?
See, I have to live with my mistake. You can change it.
No. That's it. No one will actually know your name. Everyone's looking up that name for for Twitch. Like, how come this guy doesn't show up?
Who the hell is this guy? Where is he?
Who is your Anyways, I'm gonna end stream here. We'll catch you guys whenever the fuck we stream next.
Yeah, whatever the hell.
Because I don't know what the fuck that's gonna be.